Hello. Hello. Welcome. I'm still getting set up just a little bit.
Hi, everybody. Sorry we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's just whatever. The thing wasn't showing up, and it was just not cool. So, let me just do a couple things, and then we'll get rolling. Just have to move some lights around so I don't get jumbled up here. I brought one of my older lights out. It's massive, and it should help illuminate the screen a bit better. Nice. How is everybody's week going so far? I also don't think I have all my stinking tools and everything else. We're just jamming along. We don't want that to be in my face. Peggy's in here. Cookie's in here. Hi, lovely ladies. Ooh. I am super excited for today, though, because there are a couple new techniques that I'm going to be showing you. Get my halo out of the way. There we go. Nice. Nice. Rosie's in here. Beautiful. This is the crystal pack for today, so I did want to show that first. But I have to make sure that it's active. Alright. I might need to go grab my other things, but we're gonna make it work today. Gonna make it work. I painted my nails a new color too. And I have to take off my hoodie. Man! Gee, Louie, I am late as heck. But I was doing a bunch of stuff this morning, so bear with me as you watch me get ready. Okay. This is the crystal pack. Ooh, Myra's never been here before, guys. Why don't you welcome Myra while I'm ensuring that the crystal pack is showing up. Beautiful. There's 10 left. That's not a lot because it was just made active and I think a few are already gone. So let me redo here so I can put Carter back up. We are missing the graphic on the bottom screen. Yep, I don't even have my Carter stuff up yet. So let me get there first and then I'll make sure that all that stuff is up there. Because my crystal pack is not showing up in Carter. Lovely. Anyway, that just goes to show how tight on time we really are over here. We don't have a lot of it, and everything is just jammed packed all week long, and then we hit Friday, and then it's like, oh my goodness, Friday's already here.
Well, being short on time today and having it technically mess up.
Yep,
that was a little bit
too.
of a deal.
Okay, now it should be in Carter. So I'm going to refresh this, and then we'll hop back into the comments here. Myra, it's so good to see you. So we are going to do a bulk jewelry DIY component sale, and then I'm also going to demonstrate how to create the finished pieces that I did, along with showing new techniques. So if you're into jewelry making, it's good for you. So let me get this switched over one more time. I haven't even sat down yet. I don't even feel like sitting down. There we go. Cart 100 is our crystal pack. 17 pieces for $29. This is a stunning crystal pack. Hi, Carrie and Monica and Janet. So good to see you guys. Sherry's in here. Candy's in here. Connie. So good to see all of you. And Kathy's in here too. So Myra, you'll also be hanging out with a bunch of other like-minded
awesome
jewelry
gurus.
designers who are in love with vintage, and we are in love with them. It's just it's one of those like mutual benefit friendship things that happen. Yes, book sale. Oh, Karen, sorry. And hi, Christine. We are running a little bit late this morning with some technical difficulties and whatnot, and I'm probably going to be running around grabbing some other things while we do the sale, so.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. So this is a crystal pack. All of the sizes and dimensions and things are listed in the warehouse, website. So you'll be able to, it's Vintage Live Shop, but it's the warehouse crew. And that's looking a little shadowy. I'm trying. Let me just move this sideways to battle that shadow here. What's that going on? Okay. We're battling shadows and getting things set up crazy like. Deborah's back from vacation. Where'd you go, girl? And then so the really pretty cuffs, the unfinished version sold out super fast. So we're going to sell the finished versions, and then after I show this crystal pack, I'll show you the finished versions. There's one of each that you can purchase. Like, only one of each. So 2 people can't get the same one. Type deal. Okay, and Doug's welcoming our YouTubers. Good to see you guys. Don't forget to love the live. Wow, we might as well get ahead of the curve on that. Ooh, there go my little hearts. Cute. That was adorable. That doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I love it. All right, let's get into this crystal pack here. We have this, I wanted to do some different lighting today so you guys could really see all the facets and the colors in the crystal pack. By the way, do you like my nails?
Ooh. Looks like you painted with our metallic green
Yeah.
or whatever. Dragonfly wing.
So,
which one is the green one?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not iridescent green. It's the one that looks really.
I thought it looked
strong
kind of like the blue violet color shift with the green. I don't think we have one that's like, it might be.
Well, maybe it was just the light
on
the video.
I don't know.
It looked a little more greeny.
So this color by OP is called, quote, "This color's making waves," quote. I love them. So pretty. Okay, so we have this beautiful, large, put it in my palm for size reference. It's like an opally colored cab. It is stunning. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, Peggy. Ooh, Deborah went to France.
Whoa.
What? That's so cool. And then we have this other cab. This is like a speckly, foily cab. So it's like a blue base with yellow flakes in it. Also super pretty. You guys are so fun. I love you. They're like gorgeous nails.
Yes.
Let's get some man hands in there.
I certainly are so gorgeous.
Ah, natural.
So gorgeous.
And then we have our Golden Sahara color. This is our 12 millimeter Rivoli. Also stunning. I use this in one of the necklaces. Kind of get some light in there for you. It's got some greens and oranges and yellows in it. Super pretty. It's also got this reflective back. So it is like foiled. Love that. And then we have 2 of these blue orchid pendants and 2 of these crystal clear orchid pendants. These are Swarovski crystal. Stunning. These are really pretty. I think Jean has done some really pretty things with these. Maybe Mackie and Wendy too. You guys are awesome. And then we have these 2. These are like a matte color, like a super light blue but matte colored bead. And then we have 5 of these little beautiful cabs. This is the one that I used on the bird blank necklace. This one's kind of like a smaller version of this, but it has more yellows. It's still like that opaly, flaky kind of thing that we got going on, but some yellows and blues and a little bit of some whites in there. And then you're going to get 2 of my favorite teeny tiny dragonflies, which I use to wrap with the F20 and the Rivoli in one of the other necklaces. And those are solid brass. So this one's super cute. I love it. It's such a good selection of cabs and beads. There's only 5 left, so make sure you get those.
Fast.
Yeah, they're going really fast.
Do you want me to look at this, or do you still?
Yeah, we can probably pull that up. You guys want to see the big giveaway that we're doing at the end?
I'm afraid to have me do it in the future.
Yeah, the massive giveaway. Oh my goodness! Oh, Doug, this is huge! Alright, you guys need to get your likes in. Let me take this crystal pack down real quick. This is insane! What in the world? It just keeps going! Look at that. That's crazy. It's a little dark up there.
A lot of shadow in there.
Yeah. That's insane. We have our finished door piece, a couple of our princess filigrees up here in the corner.
Yes, the light is not great.
Yeah, I can't really do much about that right now.
Yeah.
Because it's set up for
Down low.
the crystal pack. Yeah.
Oh, the crystal pack, yeah.
So this is our big giveaway for the end. I'm going to pop up the directions on how to do that real quick while this is up. There we go. So all you have to do is enter the free giveaway by love reacting to the live. And all you have to do is have an open order with Vintage so we are able to ship this with you. I'll fix the lighting for that a little bit later, but I wanted to showcase the crystal pack with some dark, moody lighting because it shows the facets a lot better and kind of gives you those true color tones with, especially with this opal. Look at that. That's insane. Oh, goodness. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Now,
blackish red polish. Peggy, you will not see that happening.
Oh, goodness.
The only time you'll see color on my nails is if I smack it with a hammer.
Right, like purple.
Yeah. Some things just need to be the way they are.
Yeah, that's why I paint my nails, is so Doug doesn't have to paint his nails. His hands are never on screen, so they don't have to look all beautiful and pretty. Okay.
Madman polish, yeah. It's called hammer. Peggy should appreciate that, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's called hammer polish.
Yeah, Peggy would love that. Those art glass cabs are vintage old stock. Well, that would explain why all of my everything except for like the Rivolis and these orchid pendants and these. So these items here, I had to find enough out of miscellaneous bags to even create this crystal pack for you. So a lot of the crystal packs that I've been making are probably going to have a lot of vintage type items because they're in unlabeled bags. I'm like, how many of these do I have? How many can I make? And we get it all figured out for you. So this is a really great offering for the crystal pack. So I'll pop that up one more time. If you are new here, you can order straight from Facebook. So you can comment cart 100 or whatever this is in parentheses and press enter in the comment section. It will prompt your Facebook Messenger app to create a cart for you, and you can check out straight from Facebook. Otherwise, you can visit vintageliveshop.com down there in the bottom of the corner, and then go to the warehouse sale tab, and you'll be able to find everything there. Photos of finished jewelry, photos of the product, as well as finishes, base metals, sizes, you name it. I try and fill those up to the best of my ability, so that way you know exactly what you're getting when it comes to you in the mail. All right, we are going to probably jump onto this cuff pack, Aunt Jean, if you'd like to make that active so I can show those. And then I need to refresh my Carter thing, so that way it shows up for you. So there's 3 cuffs that we'll be showing today. I'm gonna kind of move this just a little bit more up. That might fall, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna refresh my Carter here to see if Gina's made that active yet. So it's kind of one of those like last minute things. There we go. We are active. So cart 101. You can cart 100 enter. No, all you have to do is type cart 100 and then send that comment. Taryn, you don't need to put enter at the end. It won't grab that. So only the cart word and then the cart number. So there are 3 options today. There is a gold green cuff, a coffee brown cuff, and this blue purple cuff. Cuffs are sold out. The not pre-done ones are sold out. So the finished versions, we have one of each. So you can choose in your in your cart, or you can choose on the website which one you would like to purchase. They're $14 each, retailing for $28. So you can grab this one, the purple violet one, which has this really pretty square cab wrapped with an F20 with it's riveted to it. There we go. So you can do this one, which is really pretty. I'm a big fan. And then I'll put that on for you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then there is the gold green version. There we go. Give you a nice good old look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. We didn't have a ton of these, so that's why we are selling the finished versions this time. So that's green, gold, that's our purple blue, and then there's this coffee brown. So super pretty. Monica just got the purple one. That's the one that I made first. And then I think I did coffee brown next, and then I did the gold green. The gold green and the coffee brown were recommendations by Jean. So there's the blue violet purple one with the F20 and the square attached to it, and then you have the gold green and then the coffee brown. So there are one of each. Oh, the green one's the only one left? Better grab it. Don't forget, you can always go over the paint color if you don't like it. But if you want one, you get one. All right. The purple one's probably my favorite too, Monica. Honestly. I don't know if it's just because it's got that little jewel attached to it, or if it's like the color combination that I just absolutely adore. Actually, I don't even have my colors out. Let me go grab those quick. And then while I'm doing that, I can actually probably grab a couple of my tools while you guys are selling me out of those too. Do you want to chat to them for a second? So I told Kieran to grab my tool cart, but there was a lot of tools that weren't on my tool cart. They were on my desk because I've just been, it's like design, check stock, make products, and then do the live, and then pack up orders, ship orders, go back to looking at things in stock or out of stock, then back to design, and then back to, it's just a big old loopy loop. Just continuously looping. So hopefully I've gotten a lot of what I need, but I'm sure there's going to be things that I don't have yet. So I'm actually going to prop these up while I go through the color combinations for these. Which I don't think I grabbed my paint. So I'm actually going to do it up here. The coffee brown, we do have a Patina effect set for that on the retail site. That is the sepia. Is it sepia?
Sepia.
Yeah, sepia and sienna brown. The sepia brown and sienna brown for the coffee brown color combo. And it looks like I'm frozen. That's just wonderful. I am frozen. I love it. So coffee brown is sepia brown and sienna brown together. You will add a base layer of the sepia brown and then drip on the sienna brown until you reach your desired effect. And then the green cuff is our gold green patina effect set, which we are blurring and still pausing, so hopefully that fixes. I guess supposedly Switcher's been having some issues lately. So this one is pale green and olive green for the gold green colored bangle. You'll add your base layer of pale green and then drip on the olive green color. Dab off the excess with paper towel and then repeat until you have reached your desired effect. And then for the purple cuff, I left my paints back there. I didn't grab my paints, I grabbed a majority of my tools. I think it's the plum version. Let me go to our antique line here real quick before I start giving double chins, because I'm like squinting like, what color is this? I'm almost certain it's pale blue, dusty purple, and what's our darker colored purple? Wonder if it's in here. Okay. It might be a violet purple. Or no, inkwell or royal. Probably inkwell. So it's inkwell purple, pale blue, and dusty purple for this color combination. No, it's definitely not your connection. It's my connection because I can see it. But hopefully it's looking a little bit better now. So just type in Cart 101 Christine, and then you'll be able to choose your selections from there. Oh, it looks like they are sold out. All of the finished cuffs are sold out, so we can move on from that. And the crystal pack, there's only 2 left. So make sure you get onto those. But whoever got your cuffs, they'll be coming in the mail to you. Look at how pretty they are. Love it. Love it. Thanks for bearing with me on that little issue we had there. Okay. Let's get into... let's do our fluor. Move that rock out of the way and get some of these beautiful, big, massive pendants out here. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. I know I've demoed it before. I know, isn't it pretty, Monica? I was hesitant myself. I'm trying to broaden my color spectrum because I don't quite usually use some of those colors too often. Oh, fun. Did you read Peggy's comment?
Which one? Yeah. I just commented back. That's my busiest work day of all week.
Yeah.
Is Wednesday. So sometimes I will poke in.
Did you see the bird?
It.
There was a bird attached to the screen there for a second.
Wanted to come inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd poke in for a second, but I don't usually comment much.
Right. And that's usually my design day is when they're doing their live, so I don't usually jump in for their live either. Wednesday's just a really busy day because it's after our shipping days and then we have to get into all of our other stuff. So I usually hop in for Jean and Ainsley's because after I finish orders on Monday, then I have a little bit of time to get in there, make sure that I do the giveaways because those are very important. But since they're shipping from Idaho, it doesn't really make sense for me to do a giveaway because they can do their own. So Wednesday's just a very, very busy day for us. You need to adjust your schedule. It's only fair. Peggy, you're funny.
I'm doing everybody a favor by not jumping in.
Jumping in.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit more loose here in how we do things.
Yeah.
So
and they
I don't
already,
want to
Taya,
overstep on
Mackie,
them.
and Wendy are already there, so that makes sense. They have 3 people, and then me jumping in for Jean's is 3 people, and then Jean jumping in for ours is 3 people.
Yeah.
So
plus, I think that maybe only Corian and Jean and Ainsley understand my humor.
Yeah, maybe. I also have a slick kind of humor as well. All right, back into business here. We got these really pretty flowers. 5 pieces for $26. So cart number for the flowers is cart 102. These are natural brass. So I did this version. So we get onto screen a little bit is my finished version. I have a paint technique for this, by the way. And it's resin, so it's a little shiny. And then I did these 2 versions as well. Let's get these on here. Get a nice close-up so you can see the color variation in there. So there's some lights and then a little bit of darker. This one's probably my favorite next to the finished one. Some lights and darks in there. Super pretty. I've been having withdrawals, Monica said. I'm glad you're back, girlfriend. Super glad. Okay. Oh, I also need, you guys, Aunt Jean was a doll, and she got me a little paint heater thing. So I'm going to be right back once again. Maybe Uncle Doug can do a giveaway.
I'll go. Oh, you want to do that? Or trivia?
Or a trivia. Yeah. Uncle Doug can do a trivia while I'm grabbing the rest of my stuff here quick.
Okay, what should we do?
We'll do giveaway time.
All right, let's see what we can do here. So I can figure out her cameras where she has everything here. There we go. Okay, let's give this little kit away here. It's a dragonfly and a filigree ring with some beads and stones. And on this one, we're going to have a little trivia question to go along with it. If I can find it here, I'll pop it in. And the way this, again, the first one that shows up on our feed who can get the correct answer will be the winner. This is going to come up on Corian's Facebook feed, Jewelry by Corian. So let me put it in. Oops, let me put it in here. I don't want to put the answer in at the same time. Got to be careful. Got to be careful about that. Otherwise, it'll be whoever's fast enough on the draw. Okay. Let's see here. Almost there. Sorry. I'm doing this one-handed since I'm over at Corey's station. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how you do pop up your little question there.
So go to the little blurb down here.
The blurb. I'm on the blurb.
Yep,
okay.
and then click that.
Tap that.
Perfect.
Okay. What T precious gem is a crystalline boron silicate mineral? It comes in a variety of colors and is associated with October. So the first one to get that answer will be the winner of this nice little kit.
Woohoo!
Oh, the answers are coming flowing in here. And I think we have a cat.
Did you scroll up?
Yeah, right. I think that's the first one, I believe. Let's see. Nope, Peggy.
Peggy. Peggy won.
Peggy wins the first trivia. Good job, Peggy Tourmaline.
Woohoo! Peggy, Peggy, Peggy! She's gonna get something cute. Oh, this dragonfly kit. Adorable. You have a DR30 in there, and then one of our beautiful dragonflies. And then some beads. Cute! Oh! Oh, oh, oh!
Dropping it all over the place.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Good job, Peggy. Hi, Jackie from YouTube. I think that's Peggy's first time winning a trivia. I think. Let's scroll down. Let's see what she says, because I think that's her first time winning a trivia. So congratulations, Peggy. Super fun. Okay. Let's get into construction here. This is the heat tool that Aunt Jean had gotten me. So now I don't have to stand in front of my space heater anymore. I can just like dry all my stuff like that. Which I love it. It's awesome. It is so good. Peggy wants a prize owl. Kathy.
Maybe we'll throw one in for good measure.
That's
hey,
okay,
did you ever
Sherry.
see Lisa's necklace? Lisa Max?
I see
Necklace
all
with
of
the
Lisa's.
owl? Oh my goodness.
Lisa's designs are beautiful. Sherry was in the shower and she missed out. Hey, but that's okay because we do several giveaways throughout the live. So you do have a chance to win another one. Okay, let's get into colors here.
Here's her envelope.
Here you go, Peggy. See what Uncle Doug doodled for you. I love it. That's so cute. Peggy goes, oh no, I don't. I don't want an owl. But it's her first time trivia. That's awesome.
We need to attribute some other things to individuals on this live. You know, Peggy takes the brunt of our hammer jokes, and so we need to spread it out a little bit. So, from those of you who are observing, why don't you give us some ideas about comments that other people make and how we would attribute that to them?
All right.
We got to share the love. Right?
Share the love. Yes. Share the love. Okay. I have my colors for this. I think I might be missing one. Oh well. We'll make it work. We're going to improvise today because I don't have all my stuff. So we're gonna be bringing out some verdigris blue in the antique line. Verdigris blue, some pale blue. Doink, doink, doink. Pale blue. And our pale green. Make sure you shake your paints before and after use. And shake them periodically so they don't, so all the pigment doesn't fall to the bottom there and kind of stick your ball there. Okay, those are the three colors we're using right now. And I think we'll show this technique probably. That might be it. This is going to be a harder technique to replicate because it was kind of like a, whatchamacallit, a test of what can be done, I guess you could say. I need one of my probably silicone brushes here. And I don't have my silicone mat either. There's one right over here though. I'm gonna grab it. We'll grab it quick. Okay. I have broad shoulders to bear the weight of being picked at. Hey, me too, Peggy. Me too. Okay. I'm gonna actually cut some of this.
It's endearing.
All in good fun.
Endearing.
We're not laughing at you.
We're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you.
Yeah.
I mean,
backwards. You said it backwards.
Maybe intentionally.
He's like, we're just gonna laugh at you. Leave it be there. Okay. So, this one I thought was interesting. I thought it was really cool the way that this worked, and I'm hoping that I can replicate the same technique because it was actually really cool. Let me turn this over here a little bit. Bright. Super bright. Okay. I'm going to apply my verdigris blue, and I'm going to do it kind of thicker. So I'm going to do some up here. Like that. I'm going to do some, looks like I did some down here. A little thicker. You have to do it, I'm pretty sure you have to do it thick for this, and that's why the technique worked the way that it did when I was executing it the first time. This is my second time doing it, so I'm hoping.
Hey, the goose is on. She's on YouTube.
Oh, hi, Goose! Goose is amazing, and she makes amazing food. That one...
You still have brisket?
Yeah, I actually ate some of that brisket yesterday for lunch, and then I was thinking about that soup that she made.
Oh, yeah.
There is a really, really, really freaking good soup. Okay, I'm getting some of the bubbles out of there. Doug said it honestly. You guys are so funny. Alright, and then I need to bring out
what was that?
this pale tan, too.
Jack Handy comment was something like, it takes a big man to laugh at someone who's crying.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it takes a big man to cry, but
no
it takes
idea.
a bigger man to laugh at that man who's crying.
What? I've never heard of that before.
Like
That's funny.
Jack Handy, there was, what were those thoughts that they used to have on Saturday Night Live? Deep Thoughts.
Deep Thoughts.
With Jack Handy.
Alright, so I couldn't find my darker color. So I'm doing it with this pale blue. And then you're also going to need some of this pale tan. Shake her up. My pale tan's going on my flowers. Kind of just like melting it into the other colors there. Nice and thick. And grab my pin, pop any bubbles I can. There we go. Beautiful. Then you're going to take your heat gun and heat gun the heck out of it. Hopefully that's not too obnoxious of a noise. I've never used a heat gun on a live before, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'm hoping to achieve the same effect that I did before.
There's Gene saying, I always liked the, and gosh darn it, people, those positive affirmations. Smalley, I think Smalley was his name.
I don't know.
Positive affirmations. I think I say that in the morning when I get a, and gosh darn it, people like me. That's funny. That was a good one. I think is that Gene on there? Vintage?
Probably.
That was a good one.
Okay, it's quiet. That's good. Okay, the darker color on the floor right now is verdigris blue in the antique line. There we go. So right now we have verdigris blue, pale blue, and pale tan on our floor. And then I'm going to set that off to the side there and add a little bit more of this pale tan. Yes, it does get hot using the heat gun, so you need to let it cool down before like touching it, but I'm just applying the paint, this pale tan right away because I feel that it helps adhere to the metal and dries a little bit faster when the metal's hot.
How's that silicone mat doing with it? Is it okay?
The silicone mat does bubble.
So if you're
bubble up a little bit,
right,
but
if you're putting on there for a long time, will it
yeah,
affect it?
yeah.
Does it melt it at all?
No, I have not seen it melt yet.
Just so everybody knows.
Yes.
Use your spatula.
Yep.
If you want to move a hot piece around.
I'm kind of going at all different angles here to ensure that I get in all those divots.
Well, Deborah was talking about the original piece. I think the color on maybe on the original piece.
Oh, on this one? Well, this one's even a little warm and it was up there. So this like darker blue.
Do you remember what that was?
It's the like one to blue fluorite.
Do you want to bring your paint tray out here?
I don't know where it's at.
Oh, okay.
It will be teal blue. Teal blue is the darker color. It should be in a clear bin.
Yeah, I was saying this doesn't look like how you normally have it arranged.
No, just because those are the antiques. Yeah. I haven't really found a way to organize these yet. It actually might be on my desk somewhere, but I'm pretty certain that that other darker colored blue is the teal blue. That's CSUA 051. But we're doing the lighter one right now. You can bake on silicone mats. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Careful of microplastics.
Yeah. We're looking pretty good. Okay, and then I took a head pin, or you can use your bead awl. And I went up underneath the paint and kind of like scratched it off. I think what helped on the one that I originally did was that I added a little bit of water to my like coat as I was doing it, so then I was able to kind of more peel up the paint versus like the scratch off version. But that's why you also want it thicker. It looks like I did this kind of thin with this pale blue. But I had it at such a consistency where it would kind of just peel off, but I kind of like the way that you can do it when you scratch it off, because it gives it a very kind of like a broken but faded paint kind of thing, if that makes sense. I'll roll some of that off. So I think adding the water was my way of getting the paint to not adhere as much and to kind of give it that peeling consistency. So I'm just going through, because I wanted it to look like it was old and like painted all the way, but then the paint was starting to kind of peel off, if that makes sense. Which I'm almost positive that when I added just a little bit of water with my bristle brush, that it gave it that kind of consistency enough to peel it. Perfect. Uncle Doug found it. It was that color. Teal blue. Teal blue is that other color, but I wanted it to give it that rustic. I'm sure if you don't dry it as long, it also might give it that consistency. It's just something that you have to play around with. It was kind of an accident on my part, and then I was like, this is actually really cool. I want to see if I can replicate that. I'd have to play with it a little more, but I'm fairly certain it's just because I had a bit more water in with my paint when I was
Hey, I wonder if
applying it.
Jean never got her mixer,
Ooh, did she?
her rotary thing. I never heard.
Did you get your mixer,
So maybe,
Jane?
since I didn't hear, maybe that's good news.
Oh, because then she wasn't like, where's it at?
Exactly.
Makes sense. I'll flick some of that off.
We're just begging for thank yous over here, you know.
Yeah. If you want to scratch, sand, or relief, do it immediately after drying. It gets much stronger bond after 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because I heard it's like permanent or whatever, but...
Permanent.
Permanent.
I love you, Corey.
I know. I love the way that I say things as well.
I do too.
Okay.
Okay, Jean did get it. She's gonna take
Cool.
it to the studio. She's been keeping it home evidently because she likes to use it there.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna come in and relief those higher spots with my block here. Give it those nice highlights that we're looking for. Probably take a little bit more off the bottom here.
Nancy was commenting on the soup. Zuppa Toscana.
This is so good.
She's doing that over on YouTube.
I love it.
That's what the soup was.
And Nancy makes really good food. Really good brisket, zuppa soup. Soul food. Alright, I'm going to add some resin here because this is going to seal it. And then I'll move my resin around with my silicone brush. I don't want to over pour because I don't want it to pool, but that's why we have our silicone brushes, because it makes it easy to pull our resin around to ensure that we have a full coat along the whole piece. So we're going to do that. So last week with the storms, how did everybody fare? Because it was pretty crazy over here. I think I chatted a little bit with my backstage pass holders, but my house didn't get so much, but my dad's house had like 20 trees down, and there were high tension wires down, like the really big kind, where it's got like the double poles and the big lines coming through. Those were down, and then supposedly we're supposed to get another really bad storm like that this weekend. So, trying to make it work because we're trying to sell the house, but weather keeps popping trees down that need to be taken care of, and just all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, it was raining so hard and so sideways, and the wind was going so fast that it was coming through people's windows. Like rainwater was coming through their windows. So let me know how you guys are doing with the weather, because it's been pretty crazy here. I think maybe Saturday is the day that we're supposed to get ours. The piece in the upper right corner reminds me of malachite. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna throw that into my UV light there. And then now that we have this, where did I put that? Did you take that back? That teal blue?
Oh, got it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna crack that open. Thank you. We're gonna do a teal blue version really quick, since this is the color that I was looking for. Teal blue. Pretty quiet here except for the earthquake we didn't feel and the tsunami warning. Oh yeah, I did hear about that, Monica. We weren't in any danger at all, though. That's good. I don't want my lovely ladies being in danger, especially with the weather that's been just absolutely crazy. So I'm coming in with this teal blue color. This is the blue fluorite version of our paints, but this is our Vintage Antique Glaze line. So I'm coming in here with this, straight from the nozzle. I'm kind of straying away a little bit from my flowers because I'm going to add the lighter color in. Probably going to do that with this tail, or with this pale tan. I really like the pale tan color. Probably move this over just a little bit. How's everybody else doing with the weather? Pretty okay?
We lost a few trees.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you live right
Mostly
next to Dad,
yeah,
so.
some high splits, you know.
Yeah.
There are a lot of trees topped. A lot of trees got topped.
Yeah. Lots of trees down.
Our neighbor had a massive one go right across Schoenhoff's.
Oh, yeah.
Right across his drive.
Mm-hmm.
He was locked in there. The thing was probably, I don't know, 3 foot in diameter
at
at
that's
least.
Crazy.
Oh no, it was larger than 3 foot. It was probably about 4 feet in diameter.
Gee. That's a big one to take care of. Come in and pop that bubble here. Your heat gun tool should also pop some bubbles as well. And I'm just dragging some of this color around to my low spots that I was missing some color on. Maybe a little bit over here on these little divots that are kind of outside of the... This is our daffodil floor, by the way. Looking good. I'm going to dry that with my heat tool. We had an afternoon of light rain for about 30 minutes. Jeez. Well, that must be nice.
Well, a lot of water around the country.
Karen said her property was flooded for the first time. That is really scary.
Yeah, luckily for us, I have a son who's a professional climber, arborist.
Yeah.
Who can take care of the trees when it happens. He did you know the big hickory tree down by where the rope swing was all those years ago?
Not the rope swing tree, or
the where the picnic bench was, and the hickory had a tire rope on it.
That's the one that goes off the big hill?
Yeah. So a big chunk of that got topped off. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
He was that was his favorite climbing tree. He was teaching Kellen how to do climbing.
I loved doing that, like swinging. So Grandpa's hill was like this, and there was a rope swing here at the top of the hill. So when you swung out, you'd be like way up high versus the hill, and then you'd swing back and come back to like land. Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, well, that hickory took some damage.
Dang, that's unfortunate. Idaho's been perfect weather. Well, that's good. I'll pull this out. That's one of our finished ones.
Yeah, put those fires out over there in Idaho. We don't want that smog over here.
Yeah. Putting on some resin to finish this one. Gonna move it around with the silicone that just disappeared. There it is. Just enough to get her to move around and get everything covered. Oh. You guys are spoiled. You guys are super spoiled. And do you want to know why you're super spoiled?
I want to know.
So, 2 weeks from now, I'm supposed to be going to a NASCAR race on a Thursday. But, because I love you so much, I'm leaving Saturday morning. So, I'm still going to be doing the sale on Friday. Everything's going to run totally normal and smooth, on time, don't have to reschedule. But I'm just letting you know that I'm missing 2 days of NASCAR things.
Which one is it?
For you guys.
Which one is it?
Or
where?
It's in Iowa. It's one of the largest.
Out by Des Moines, maybe.
Yeah. So I'm leaving. Ian's leaving Thursday morning. I'm leaving Saturday morning. So you guys, if you're not there, I'm gonna be so mad. Just kidding.
She wants to see you in the NASCAR stands with her. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, you mean not here on the live?
Yeah. I'm just letting you know that I'm not rescheduling. I'm not missing a sale. Oh, what the heck? My little. Did you see that? I didn't even press that. That was weird.
What did it say? Free giveaway?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a hint.
Maybe it's a hint that we need to do one.
Another trivia?
So, you guys.
That's beautiful.
I'm missing 2 days of NASCAR stuff. Saturday and Sunday are the most important days, but still. You crazies. I am just as crazy as you for missing out, but it's fine. But you guys have to be there in 2 weeks at my next, or not the next warehouse sale, but the following. And I'm going to hold you to it because I need you there. Especially if I'm missing out.
This is so much easier from over here.
What?
Do you want to put a...
Oh.
We'll just throw it in.
Sure.
While that's doing its thing.
Yeah. Let me put this in here first.
Okay.
So I'm using my spatula Uncle Doug designed. Putting that into the UV cure light thing. We're going to do a giveaway. You are allowed time off. No, I'm not. I don't take days off. Because if I take a day off here, you know what I'm doing? I'm working my other stuff. So it's like no days off for Corian ever. Ever, ever. Because it's either I'm working on cars, like car events and things like that, or I'm working with jewelry, or I'm working with my dad. Just so many different things.
Okay, sure. Pop it up.
Yeah. If I take a break, I'll probably die. I'll be watching. Good. So let's pop up this comment here. I'm going to disappear for a moment. What sea gemstone is a brownish red semi-precious gemstone similar to sard? It is a variety of calcinity with chemical formula SiO2. You getting a bird.
Silicon dioxide.
And a filigree. And some beads. And a jump ring. And look at, there's another, like a blank mixed with filigree. There we go. Did Monica get it? Monica did.
Yeah, Monica came in first.
Carnelian. Monica won this cute little giveaway. I love it. I love it. Love it. Want some more of it. So fun. There we go. Beautiful. Good job, Monica. You guys are on a roll. On a roll today. So this is what one of our finished ones came out like, was scratchy. So this version I was able to peel paint. And then this version I scratched the paint. Here we go. Peeled versus scratched. Oops, garnet isn't a C. You guys are funny. And then I took one of the bales. I wonder if I have that end Carter here. Oh, I do! Because I don't have any of the loose ones on me. Oh, I do! Just kidding! I found some. I'm going to be background screen here. I'm back. Okay, 36 pieces for $18. If you haven't gotten... Why the heck is that being weird? If you haven't gotten one of these packs, you need to get it. These are brass-based, plated 10K gold. Oh, I love it! Uncle Doug's doodles are the best, you guys. You need to do that for every single one.
If I know anything about anybody, I try.
There's Monica's doodle.
A little Denali in the background.
I love it. Okay.
Mom McKinley. Denali.
So this is the bale that I use. This is a really beautiful bale. I know I used this bale last week as well. So you just pull it open with your chain nose pliers, and then you put it on your piece, and then rivet it. There you go. You can see the rivet on the back. I'm not going to rivet this one. You guys have seen me rivet how many times? So we're not going to demonstrate the riveting today because there are more important things, new techniques that we do need to demo. So, and I did make this a choker with leather. At the ends here we have our crimps, which I'm not sure if I have any crimps on the shop. So I do want to add those. I also am going to be adding eventually some, I missed the question. Oh, we'll have more, Karen. Eventually, I'm going to have more jump ring samplers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a one style with variations of plating colors. So it could be like silver, gold, copper, you know, so on and so forth. So I'm going to do little sampler packs for each jump ring style that has all of the plating colors that I can put in there. Would you guys like that? So I want to do that because that'll be super fun, and I know you guys love your findings because the other jump ring packs are doing super well, so we should do that. And then I'll be able to maybe add some crimps. I'll have to see if I have enough of those. So I'm going to put this one on. The peeled paint is really good, and I actually kind of want to test it now. To try and see if it's because of that water that made my paint peel like that. How about I test it a little bit later and then I'll confirm with you on that. You know what? You know what I forgot to do on this one? I forgot to relief it. So it's a little bit dark, but this one's really pretty even if it wasn't relieved.
This is nice.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have our fluors. Bunch of different colors. I'm going to go up top here so you guys can see all four. Gorgeous. And then the one that I'm currently wearing. And it's such a good length. And it's so pretty. And I love the way that the bail slides so you can just kind of fidget with it. Okay. Okay. You want... Sounds good. Yes. Yep. I'm actually going to put up your comment there, Vintage. So I'm going to be doing like sampler packs for jump rings. Possibly, I have one for like head pins and eye pins, but I might be able to do some like silver and gold clasps to go with the copper, natural brass and solid brass sampler pack. That I just have so many ideas. So, ba-bam. Ba-bam. I'm going to pop up that floor pack one more time. Ba-bam. Bam, bam. From the Flintstones.
You surprise me sometimes.
Ba-bam. All right, so let's get into our next fluor option. Oh no. I'm missing more things.
What do you need?
When do you want to do another giveaway? Because that might depend on when I go grab more stuff. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. Stay there.
Okay.
I can do more. I can do more. You're like a dog. Stay there. Stay. Goodness gracious.
Okay, Corey.
Okay. Like Raggy.
Ruby Duck.
What are those? Scooby-Doo, I think. Yeah. Okay, so not only did I make so I'm revisiting some older designs that I've made with these as well, because I feel it is important to revisit designs like this, especially when there's so many different things that you can do with your pieces. It's also pretty like shadowy outside. Maybe I can bring this over for a little bit more light here. Okay. It's a little harsh, but it'll be fine.
Good.
Yes. So I believe I did this for a stash at one point, like a year or two ago. So I thought it was important to revisit. I did add these photos to the same listing. So this is the butt end of the fluor. Okay. So I chopped off there down and then created somebody said that these look like ducks, and I can't remember who it was. It might have been Peggy. So I cut off a section there for these two side pieces, and then in the center I did it's a flower filigree, which I do believe is on the live shop. Yes, we are getting new watchers all the time, so it's really good for them to see some other designs. So I used 2 for that. And then that FS029 or FS028, I think, is that flower filigree that I wrapped the Rivoli in to give it kind of like a snowy, wintry feel. Somebody, I think it was Peggy, said that these look like ducks, and I just loved it. So that was a bracelet. And then on these 2 sides here, so if you're clipping, follow this line on both sides to achieve earrings like this. I'm not going to demo these because I have done it before. I just wanted to revisit the design so you guys could see exactly what you could do with these. So these are some earrings. Yes, FS029 is the flower filigree one. And then this piece here, I cut along that, well, it's gonna cut out if you cut along those lines anyways. And then I made these earrings. Super pretty drops. With some pretty crystals there at the end. So yeah, lots of great things you can do with this piece, especially if you cut it apart. Then you can create all of these, and then if you didn't want to cut it apart, then you can create, you know, a beautiful necklace like so. Oh man, there's no way. I get up super early every morning. It's like sleeping in is almost nearly impossible. If I sleep in, you guys, it's like I have to take a nap. So I wake up, go let out the dogs, go deal with everything, make breakfast, you know, whatever the case may be, and then I'm like, I'm still tired. I'm gonna go back to bed. That's my sleeping.
I get cold nosed every morning at 5:30. I can't even make it to the alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Cold nosed, and then it's
whining.
Oh yeah. Yeah, until I finally say, okay, you can jump up on the bed.
When I was raising the puppies,
oh my goodness,
I was up at like 3 or 4 o'clock every single morning for almost a whole year. Almost a whole. They're fine now. They'll sleep in maybe till like 6 or 6:30, maybe 7 if I'm pushing it. Otherwise, you're gonna be hearing them like, "Mom, let me out, Mom." But they're not saying "Mom." They're going "Row, row, row, row."
Oh yeah, her dog has a talk.
Doing
their language.
Their little talkie. Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, I understand that.
Okay. So cut apart pieces or full pieces. Pick your poison. I love them both. I'm going to pop these floors out of the way here. Ooh. Let's do... Okay. We'll do these. And then after these, we'll do a giveaway. How about that? And then I can go grab some other stuff that I'm missing. Because why wouldn't I be?
And for some of the new people, we'll review some of the different subscriptions that we offer too, as part of this.
Okay. Also, by the way, I forgot about this. So this piece sold out prior to the live. So I just wanted to tell everybody the colors that I used for it. I'm not going to demo it because it's super easy. I just took my barrel pliers and bent the sides over to be in a cuff shape. So you can see there. And then I used the verdigris blue on the 2 sides there. I used pale blue on these 2 sides. And then I used the blue-violet color shift on the lines to separate those. There you go. You can see the blue-violet color shift when I do that. And then after the fact, I did a really, really light brush of blue-violet over top of the whole thing. Because you can kind of see it's like shifting as I'm moving it. So this one already sold out. I'm not going to demo that. But I did use a hook and eye clasp for this, which I do really like these. So these are available on the shop. Let me put up that cart number quick. You can choose your options. I have silver, rose gold, silver antique, possibly gold. I can't see if I do have that one or not. So I have those up there. But the big steel-based pendant on the front is not available anymore because it's sold out. But I did want to show you guys that. I'm going to put this up as well, maybe. Chain spool. So this is matte, a matte gold. So I have added a matte gold and a matte silver version of this thick chain to this listing. So you can go in there and view that and see if the matte silver or matte gold is something that you'd like. I do have pictures in there for you guys to review. There we go. But I have added those in the case that you want them. So no gold clasps. Cool. I'll have to go in and see if I can add those eventually as well. But I'm trying to make sure that, you know, products have variations as long as I can create variations.
Do you ship to Ireland?
We do.
We will. We would quote you shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And so you check out and it will say actual shipping. Or there might be a small shipping. There's a small shipping charge for international, and then we'll add on the difference to actual cost to ship.
So domestic, if you are doing domestic shipping, so here in the US, free shipping every day, all items, we combine your orders and ship once a week. For international customers, we will send you an invoice for your shipping cost, and then you just pay that invoice, and then we will ship you your product. But we do ship outside of the U.S.
We definitely ship in our normal business, in the retail and wholesale businesses. We ship to Ireland already.
Yes. Yep. So we can send you an invoice there, dear. How do you say your name? I need
Triona.
Triona. I was like, I couldn't scroll up a little bit for
Triona
that.
Brady.
Triona.
Brady sounds like a.
I don't think I've seen you here before either. So welcome, and everybody welcome her, right? She? I think so.
I can't tell, but I'm guessing so, yes.
Yes. So everybody welcome her as well. She's got a cool name. All right, our next one. Yeah, of course. Triona. I like that. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's get our medals up here.
Did you want to do a trivia here while you're...
No, it's right after this one.
Oh, after this one,
yep.
Okay.
Because then I can go grab my other ones. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to get crazy for this.
Those look like they don't have an impression on them.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's right.
There's
New
something
here.
different.
Cool. Welcome, welcome. You're going to love it.
What Ireland county are you from, Triona? We're trying to locate our Lenihan family in Ireland, but have hit a dead end.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay, well, we might have to do a trivia right now because I can't find my tiny ones. We're going to do a trivia quick before I dig into this. We may as well. That way I can grab a couple other things. Bangs. All right. Let's do a trivia, Uncle Doug.
Okay, then.
Because I didn't
This
have
is kind of
one
colorful.
of my pieces, so.
This is kind of colorful here.
Okay. Trivia for this. Some beads and a beautiful filigree dragonfly and a couple leaves in there. Natural grass. Give away, give away, give away.
Again, a reminder.
Disappear for a second.
Reminder that if you win the giveaway, you just have to make a purchase from the live shop.
Yep.
So that we know who you are and are able to ship it with your other product.
Just have an open order. Wicklow. She said.
Okay, pop that one up there.
All right. What French jeweler is famous for its, you're going to have to say that, animal pieces, including an onyx and diamond bracelet shaped like a panther that was owned by Wallace Simpson? So I'll put that there. I'm gonna go.
Not to be confused with Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson. What's the girl's name? Marge.
Marge.
Or something like that.
Joanne. Joanne was money.
Freaking already?
Already, yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Coach Joanne, I don't know what to doodle for you.
Doodle on the screen.
I don't know what to doodle.
Show them your doodle process.
I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Joanne.
I'm back.
I'm thinking of Gruberman. There was a skit on Dr. Demento about
Who won?
Joanne.
Joanne.
Yeah. Spencer
Joanne.
Gruberman. Joanne, yeah.
I'm back. Joanne won. Awesome. She lives in Dubuque.
Oh, duh. Okay, yeah.
Draw
That's
her
right,
the
Joanne.
Dubuque Bridge.
Oh, seriously? Oh my gosh. What's the Dubuque theme? I know one. This will be hard for a lot of people to get.
Okay. Twizzlers. You want some Twizzlers? Twizzler bites?
Okay, this is gonna be, let's see if I can do this, if it kind of comes out.
Okay. Who's working on that?
No one's gonna get this. Oh man, I don't know. If anybody can figure this out, what I've done, then they might get another prize.
What did Uncle Doug draw today? Is that a piece of ham? Really?
I'll give you a prize.
I beat you all.
It's a ham.
Joanne, you're getting a ham. Joanne ham.
That's Dubuque Pack.
Oh, really?
If you ever went to the grocery store when you're young, you'd find Dubuque hams there. So there used to be a packing company in Dubuque. I don't know how long Joanne's been there. Where's that?
I live in Dubuque, though.
That giveaway there, right?
So Joanne and I need to hang the heck out, or go through
a ham. And then yes, you got it.
or go to like a night market or something.
Cambon.
In the Millwork district.
Camon with a cambon. Okay.
Here we go. Looks like half a fish, Peggy.
Dubuque. Looks like a smoked ham.
So funny.
Okay, so I guess people got it.
Okay,
half of a fish. Yeah, that's about right, Peggy. Half of a fish.
All right, into demo. So these, I have done an impression. So, did you know that pewter is soft enough to be able to do that? So I took our teeny tiny dragonfly and impressed it into these blanks. And then I used that big chain, that CH0011, as 2 links. And then these are ERV50s, these nice long arched ear wires. And I'm super excited. Let's grab a teeny tiny dragonfly. So I actually do have packs of that available. But I'm going to put up my donut pack first. So these are donut blanks, 8 pieces for $20. You can either get sterling silver antique or brass antique plated, pewter based. So there are 2 versions that you can get, the bronze or the brass antique or the silver antique. And I'm going to grab my dragonflies next. It might be you, because it looks like it says that I have sound on here. So, hoping that that's the case. That it's, hopefully, I mean, you get it figured out, but hopefully everybody can still hear me. Alright, so those are our blanks, and then our teeny tiny Dragonfly pack, 20 pieces for $20. That's $1 a piece. These are pre-painted with onyx paint, and they are solid brass, but they're super, super duper cute. Super duper. Thanks, Judy! You guys are gonna love it. Oh, I need to try your technique.
Which one?
That you thought for this. The tape.
Oh, yeah,
Do we have tape here? Maybe? Oh, there's a tape gun right there.
You can probably do it.
I'm gonna make Uncle Doug grab me some tape. But I'm gonna do this without tape, too. I'm gonna try it both ways. Or maybe I'll do it one way. I just want to see if the tape works. Just that.
This one, like the shipping
Yeah.
one? Or you could just do one of these labels. Might be better than the tape.
Those labels might stick, though.
More than the
Like,
tape?
yeah.
Well, this actually...
And that's clear, so you'll be
this
able
will
to
let 'em
see it.
what's going on underneath,
Yeah.
too.
I'm gonna do it on the silver one now.
There you go.
I don't have any more. Oh, I have someone, Stephanie, I think, is claiming my one and last Art Deco cuff bracelets because she emailed me. And then I have to see if I can do any more, but I don't know if I can of this like more rectangular one. I'll have to see if I can. If I probably won't have a full pack, so I will adjust the price accordingly. But yeah, I've been harboring them in my office. Alright, so I'm going to take this little loop off because I don't need this loop for my impression. Which I think my little brother sharpened this a little too well. Because it goes through thick stuff like super easy. The thinner stuff is a little bit harder.
Nancy was trying to get into the quiz game here.
Oh, really?
She would Cartier you.
Oh.
But I don't know how. Yeah. It's really hard for us to do with the YouTube folks because.
So yeah, Sherry, Mackie did do this technique a few years ago, but it's never been done with a dragonfly impression. So I thought that was super special about today. And then you can also do it with the other dragonfly that's coming in the crystal pack if you have gotten that. But I am very excited for this. So you could actually rivet this metal piece to the donut blank if you wanted. Or you could resin it, which I think would also be super cool. But I like the way that the impression works. So I'm going to flip this over. I did this without taping it down. But I'm going to try to tape it down and see if that works. Because that will be much easier for you ladies. So I'm just using some clear packing tape so I can see. I'm just...
Is that going to work, do you think?
I think this might work.
It's just a thought.
Yeah. I'm going to grab my other one. Kind of make sure that I'm nice and tight there.
Plus you can make sure it didn't slide out of position too. Right?
Yeah. I'm actually going to come down here at an angle.
Or do it from the side, and then you can have a strike if you.
I'm going to do it like
from the side.
There. That's pretty good. That's a good view. Okay. You ready, Freddies? I think this should work. Yeah, she used a filigree, which gives you like really, really cool designs, which I used on my heart. I used a filigree to do it with. But this is like an animal, which I think is cute. Or an insect. Hey!
Looks like it's going to work.
That works way better. Alright, we're going to see if this worked. Well, that's always good when your dragonfly and piece stay together like that.
Maybe we're too good.
Oh no, it's going to get stuck to my nail polish. It's going to rip my nail polish off. Okay, we're good. Sometimes it does that though. If I get tape stuck to my nails, it will do that. Look at how good that looked. That worked really good.
Did you do
That was
good?
a really, really good idea, Uncle Doug. Yeah, because if you had to go like that, so you can, there you go. So you can see all the details.
If you put some paint in there, you'll see.
Yeah. That's okay. Debbie, we'd like to have you here. Commenting on Facebook. If YouTube's not working out quite as good. Okay. So that worked really well. A lot easier than what I did to do that. What color should we do? You wanna on the silver here? I'm gonna do a metallic copper. The packing tape works really well. This is a metallic, so I just have to shake this up a little bit better than my other ones. I'm getting some bubbles here, hold on. So this is our metallic copper line, or metallic copper and our antique glaze line. Remember, the metallics are the same formula between all the lines. So this would be Dragon Eye paint if you wanted the paint color. Washi tape would hold it in place too. It's not as sticky. Well, you want it to be sticky enough to where it won't come off when you're hammering it, but not like sticky enough to peel like anything else off.
The other thing you can do is like I use this shipping tape for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But if you fold over the edge of it, fold over the edges.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick it off. You can just peel it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? If you fold under an edge of it,
Yeah.
then you have a non-sticky thing
right.
to pull off.
That's smart.
Do that with my snack bags.
Yeah.
Like the Doritos, not the Doritos, but the Tostitos.
Yep.
I just put a piece of pack tape in there and fold it over to keep those chips
smart.
nice and fresh. But folding under a flap of it, then you don't have to kind of pick it to get it off.
Blue electric tape holds and doesn't usually leave any stickiness.
Yep.
This packing tape, there's no stickiness on this pewter at all. On this plated pewter. So that's really good. So packing tape is just fine. And packing tape is cheap. Don't go buy special tape if you don't need special tape.
It seemed to work good.
Did
it leave any residue on it at all? No residue either.
No residue.
Yeah.
None.
That's good. Man, it turned out nice.
Yeah. So these are the finished. I just put some black. I used black in the bronze ones, but then the metallic copper and the silver. So really good idea. You can probably do this with a lot of different charms and things like that. A bunch.
It's got to be pewter though.
Yeah.
Something soft that you're going into.
Yes, pewter.
Even the brass wouldn't. I don't think the brass would indent. Not well. If you had a blank and you really smash it pretty good in there, you might be able to do it on a blank. We can test it.
We can test that right now.
Oh, okay.
I have an extra blank here. So
do you have just a regular?
I just need a little bit more packing tape.
Just a simple shape blank. I'll get you a simple shape blank real quick.
We're gonna try it on brass because I don't know if it'll work on brass, but I know that it works on pewter for sure. He's gonna grab a blank, and where'd that packing tape gun go?
It's under my desk there. I'll get it to you.
Okay. Thanks. We'll do it on this circle one. We're just gonna test this quick because we love testing things.
Yes. Hold this edge here. See, kind of like see the two edges.
we found a tape that one of our packing tapes does not have any adhesive on it. So you like pull it out and it's not sticky at all.
Keeps falling out.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try this on a blank.
I don't know if it's going to impress the same way.
All right, what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to work?
I mean, copper would be, actually if I did a copper one, copper would work better than the brass. But the zinc.
Oh, yeah, it worked.
Did it? A little bit?
Let me put a little bit of paint in there so you guys can see.
Copper.
Copper will probably work because that's a little bit soft too. I'm going to bring up this blank pack back. Just going to pick up some of this extra paint. I should probably use my heat gun that Aunt Jean got me. So the impressions, like, obviously aren't as thick because the brass isn't as thick as the pewter. But if you're just looking for some light, like, etching type. Oh, there we go. That works good.
Here's it's kind of...
Yeah, let's do that one.
It's kind of funky looking.
Okay, we're going to do this copper one. I'm going to get a new Dragonfly too, just to see if my other one's just too hammered up. So I'm taking the loops off the Dragonflies because I don't need the loops. Thank you much. Oop. I'm going to do this one kind of off to the side there, kind of like a slanted version. Okay. Hammer time for copper. Deborah says it should work on copper.
Should work better.
Get her really impressed there as my little earrings are falling off. Oh yeah.
Even better on that one?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it's a softer,
I'll put a little bit of pale
that's
tan
softer
on this
metal.
too.
Yeah.
So just like soft impressions for metals other than pewter. Pewter is a really nice heavy impression because it's very soft and the castings are a bit thicker too. Let me take some of that extra paint off there. How adorable! You guys, this is perfect.
Oh, that did turn out nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Really good. So yes, you can do it on brass, you can do it on copper. Pewter's probably my favorite option. Probably goes pewter, copper, and then brass.
Yeah.
For me.
And that's the softest, hardest.
Yeah, yep. So that worked out good. So you can do impressions on all of those. I'm really liking that copper one's really pretty. Oh yeah. Cool. So that was super easy. So the blank pack, the donut blank pack is cart 108 or 106. Sorry. I was looking at 8 pieces. This blank pack for these is 106. The dragonfly pack, the mini dragonflies that I'm using to impress, these beautiful creatures. Cart 107. Yes, you could.
Debbie's got a comment in here, so you make sure that.
Please disregard the 2 cart 107 comments. You should be able to update your cart. I can't do that in Facebook for you. So I think you'll have to do that. In the case that you can't, I can refund you if you do place your order and you email me at warehouse@vintage.com. I will adjust your order accordingly if you have any issues. So just email me. Even if you have like in-depth questions or if you're wondering about stock levels, just shoot me over in an email and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. But that was really fun.
Was the front or the back of the Dragonfly when you were doing it?
You want the more detailed
face down. Yeah.
Face down. So I took the front of the Dragonfly and put the front on the blank. So the back side of the Dragonfly is what you're hammering.
The most prominent design goes face to the metal.
Yes. Yep. And then I do have these ear wires available, so I'm going to pop that up. Cart 108 is for the ERV 50s. You get 28 pieces for $20. That's this really beautiful long arched ear wire. So you can get those as well. These are solid brass ear wires. How cute though. And doing like the little impressions like that. You can probably do that with the little seahorse too. A bunch of different things. So always keep that in mind. Alright. Put those off to the side there. We'll go into our other impressions later, but I am just going to kind of put those off to the side for now. I want to go to our next Fluor option. I'll probably come in a little bit closer now. Doink, 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 doink. Nice. Bring those down a little bit. These are really beautiful. They're a thicker stamping. This was a Bella exclusive. Of course, candy. Ooh. That's okay, I have another one. So 10 pieces for $20. These are really beautiful and they're thick. I'll show you kind of like, there we go, how thick they are. A thick brass stamping. And this is our natural brass color. Really pretty. Turn off my UV light there. Beautiful, beautiful. 28 pairs or 28 individual? 14 pairs, 28 individual. There we go. So we have our Fluors. And then that is cart 109 for these really pretty thick stamping ones. And then I also have, I don't know if I did put this up. Okay. So I used this white beaded chain that we also have online. So that's cart 110. You get 4 of these sections for $18. They're kind of, it's like a bracelet length section. So you can use these as bracelets. I took one section and I split it into 2 to make a necklace. So they have that really big bead there at the bottom, and then these tiny beads, and then another big bead there at the top. So you get 4 sections for $18. And then I took them apart. I was taking this one apart, and I opened up the brass links here. And since they're pre-done, I thought this would be super beautiful to go with these. But there is a color difference, so I color matched once I zoom in here. There we go. I color matched my fleur to my beads. So this is like really bright white, and this is an off-white, like that really pretty tan color. And all I used was pale tan for both of these items. My mat here, one of my mats. Pretty, 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 pretty. Let me come in a little bit closer. Alright, just coming in on top with pale tan. I know Lisa Mac's gonna be loving all the flowers today. She always loves those. So pale tan, and pop any bubbles. I will pull up some of this with my paper towel here because it is kind of thick there in the middle. Just because I want to see some of those lines yet. Nice. Dry it with my nifty heat gun that Jean had gotten me. Put that off to the side. And then I took one of these links apart on this white beaded chain. I might as well just connect it while we're here. Like that. And then add a little bit of pale tan off to the side here. Pick that up and get my beads with it. And then after that, then I also check to see if I need any more of my spots filled on my brass piece. Looking good. Looking paint matched. We loved it. I love it. You could maybe anneal the copper if you wanted it softer.
Any metal.
Yeah.
Only do that to a certain extent.
Was I the only one that got Doug's drawing right earlier?
Which one?
Oh, the drawing?
No, the ham. No, there were several people, Debbie, that
yeah, because I was
recognized
like,
it.
I was like, is that a ham?
Yeah, Corey was the first. Well, yeah, Corey's the first one here. That's a ham.
Well, I was like, I didn't think I was gonna get it, but I was like, it looks like a ham.
They probably got the picture, but maybe not the reference.
Yeah.
You know, Dubuque used to have a packing company, and I remember growing up, even not living around here, we would get Dubuque hams.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that was found in the grocery stores.
Nice.
But a Dubuque pack ham, that's what it was supposed to be. Several clever ladies got it.
Crazy. All right, bye, Candy. See you during the replay. So I'm sure she's gonna join in a little bit later when she's got some more time. So yeah, color matched, and then I threw it on some ER006s. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a really good length, and I love that these are already pre-looped and pre-beaded, because then that's less work I have to do, and I just attach it to an ear wire and attach it to my piece, and we're done. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That was an easy one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Do you know why I wouldn't see all the comments in the in the flow here?
Mm-mm.
Just a quick question here. No? On this on an Apple device? Any reason why I wouldn't see all of them?
Oh, you can only go up so far.
No, I mean even the more
during the
recent,
live.
like for example, this one I didn't see that comment on here. I don't think. Yeah, didn't come in.
Interesting.
Weird. So I see it on yours, but not on this one. Oh.
Yeah. All right, we're bringing out our bird blank.
Let's show a couple things before we do that. Let's talk briefly about these two options and the big giveaway.
Okay. We're going to take a pause for a moment. I'm going to get that off the screen there. So, this is our big giveaway. All you have to do is have an open order with Vintage and love react to the live. The open order is so we can ensure that we can ship it to ya. But lots of goodies. There's some findings in there, some filigrees, some bezels, pre-painted, pre-printed.
Some copper blanks to do some stamping into.
Yeah. It's a little dark over here. I might just need to... my face is going to get bright there for a moment. That's really beautiful. There we go. Lots of gorgeous things. Imagine that as a cuff.
Lots of loves
or a
coming
big
in.
Bracelet focal. These would be beautiful earrings over here. Then we have our maiden attached to some thick chain. That's a bracelet. Some plated blanks. Lots of goodies.
Anybody watching on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and just type the word love in your comment on YouTube, and we'll also enter you in the drawing.
The big drawing. All right. Okay. That's looking good. We can't put the backstage pass up on here because that's a retail item.
I'll throw a link for it.
Okay. Uncle Doug's going to throw a link for the backstage pass subscription, but we wanted to talk about that quickly. And Jean and I actually just talked about potentially rising the value of the Vintage stash of what you're going to get. Not the cost, but the value of what you're going to be getting. So right now it's like $50 or higher. We might raise it to $75 or higher of a value that you'll be receiving every single month. But you want to hear about the good things. So as a Backstage Pass member, you will have access to exclusive live masterclasses, 2 times the rewards points. So it's like get 20% cash back on every purchase to be used on the site. Earn double points on regular priced items. Redeem your points on any Vintage jewelry components and findings. Monthly Vintage stash shipment is a goodie bag that I pick out every single month to ship to you. Retail value $50 or higher, but we're possibly going to change that to $75 or around there. But this is a really great membership because I do a masterclass every single Thursday, the first Thursday of every month, typically, unless we have to reschedule, is typically when I do my masterclasses surrounded around how to make things from the little stash shipment.
Jean confirmed that it's getting an upgrade.
All right, Backstage Pass is getting an upgrade this month, so go sign up. Because you guys will want it. Because then you'll get exclusive access to some of our backstage lives, or our Backstage Pass lives, which you can find those on the site as long as you're logged in and have a Backstage Pass membership. And you also get to join our exclusive Masterclass Facebook group. So as long as you have a subscription with us for the Backstage Pass, then you are able to get into there.
We'll talk about the loot at the end.
The loot at the end of the
You want
live?
to talk about now? The loot?
Well, she just said, "Are you going to show the loot for this month?"
Oh, are you ready? Do you have that?
Yeah. Let me go grab that, and Uncle Doug can probably talk to you about the loot here quick while I grab it.
Okay, I don't know a whole lot about it, but we do have monthly loot subscription, which is $100 a month, and it includes exclusive designs, an unbeatable value, over $300 in value. So if you add up the cost that you will spend on this, it's at least $300 in value that you'll be able to transfer. Then we also have a new variety each and every month. So each box is thoughtfully curated by Corian and others with fresh designs and styles. Shipping is included in these, so it's part of the price. And it's perfect for jewelry makers at all levels. If you see some of the things that we offer as giveaways, a loot is a similar concept that you can count on, so you can be guaranteed some of these nice collections that are put together and coming right to your doorstep each month. I don't know if I did that justice. Gene or Corey can clarify more about it for you, but it's a great opportunity to always have design materials at your fingertips, and there will be inspiration flowing from those lots as well. Yeah, Ainsley's going to be doing a demonstration of these loots every month so that you can get your ideas flowing from those items that are received. So that's awesome. Well, Corey's still picking away, so I think I'll just do another trivia. So here's another giveaway we have. Corey will do a trivia giveaway on this one. A nice brass stamping here with some amber stones and some looks like and another crystal drop in there. So it's a nice little gift here for the winner. Let me see if I can get a trivia question up here real quick.
I had to go make another loot quick. I had everything already picked out in a tray, but I just hadn't made one yet because I sent the master to Jean for Ainsley to design with.
This is an interesting one here.
Is it tagged properly, Jean? Because if it is, then I can, but I don't think it is right now. Oh, never mind.
Okay, here we go. Ready for the trivia question?
Yeah.
Pop that up there.
Okay. The largest of what gemstone variety was found in Uruguay in 2007 and named the Empress of Uruguay? It weighs 2.5. It weighs 2.5 tons. Weights?
Weighs. Does it say weights?
It says weights.
Well, that's yeah. It weighs.
So a massive lily frame focal, this really beautiful wrapping filigree, and then some crystals and beads.
Oh man, can you imagine it doing up to diamond? Woo! Let's see. It was an amethyst.
So it was Joanne?
But she won, so it's going to be the next person. Next person
Karen?
in line.
Did Karen win yet?
No. Not today, right?
I don't think so. Joanne, you can only win one trivia question. So Karen is our winner for that. How fun. Super fun, I love it. You gotta doodle something for Karen.
Oh, I know I do.
Cool beans. Alright. So, I'm popping this cart up here, okay? This is for the warehouse loot. Loot. Not the backstage pass subscription. The warehouse loot. This is this month's warehouse loot for $100. and you get a class on it? That's crazy. Let's open this puppy up while we're here. Oh my goodness. Alright. So this month's loot, I'll put it back in the bag as I go through. Oh, cute! Here you go, Karen. There's your little doodle.
There's your waters.
Your waters with your birds and sun. Love it. I just like knowing I was right, Joanne.
And first, right?
And first, yeah. Funny. Okay, so let's go through this while we're here. This is a subscription, but you can get like 1 month if you really like a month, or, you know, so on and so forth. So we have this massive bangle bracelet. This is plated sterling silver. Doink. Open. Close. Beautiful. 3 of our solid copper suns. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 6 of our filigree box charms, which I have unfolded these and made them into crosses before. Super fun. Doink, doink, doink. 3 filigree beads. Natural brass. 12 of these rings. I'm going to put one up there so you guys can see what it looks like. There we go. 12 of these. I can't wait to see what Ainsley demos with these. These beautiful printed wooden suns. Super duper cute. Oh yeah, because Karen's property was flooding. That's what Peggy said. So it's it's a good one.
Well, I want to do happier waters.
Happy waters.
I didn't want to sort of like debris
Yeah.
floating by and flooded basements. And...
So this piece is offered today, and I am going to be demoing it, but you get 3 pre-painted ones. The ones that I'm offering today are not pre-painted. So these are coming to you if you get your loot. These are pre-painted with onyx. They are solid brass. Beautiful. I really like these hearts a ton. You're going to get 3 of these printed hearts. Solid brass base printed on top. It's like a butterfly heart. Gorgeous. Let me know if you like these, because if I have some more, I'll put them up on the shop. 3 ballet shoes. Ballet shoe charms. I know this was one of Ainsley's favorites way back when she was in ballet. And Jean did ballet too. And I think Jean actually taught Ainsley ballet. So those are cute.
Grandma was...
Grandma too?
She started the ballet.
Nice.
And great-grandma, your great-grandma, was a Scottish dancer.
Ooh,
she was,
that's cool.
Danced before the Queen.
Nice. I don't dance myself. Ian always gets on me about, like, when we go to weddings and stuff. He's like, let's go dance. No. Let's go dance. Okay. Then we have these solid brass bales. 3 of those. 3 of these solid brass bracelet blanks. I know I've demoed this before. A natural brass with tension wrapping of an F20 Rivoli on top. Super beautiful. A finished rope chain necklace. 10K gold plated. Beautiful. I missed one of my rings. A silver antique plated bracelet that's finished. The hearts look awesome. Okay, they love the hearts. So we might have to put those hearts up eventually. These beautiful hearts. Pretty, aren't they? Yeah, I really like those printed ones. These are the natural brass versions. This is like a heart locket. And then you're going to get 3 hummingbird blanks. And then that is our monthly loot. Oh, I put 4 in there, but there we go. There's 3. One was stuck together. Cute. Big loot. Big value. Even better classes. It's a no-brainer. Especially if you want to get this one. That's a big
That's,
fatty.
that is really big. Yeah.
It's a big fat loot. Nice. Okay. Done with loots. Put the hearts up, please. Okay. Probably next week. Next week or the following week's live. I'll do the hearts there for you guys. Alright. Let's bring down our bracelet or necklace or bird necklace. There we go. Alright. And take that down now. And then let's get into my other Carter selection done. Cool. So Jean, while you're on here, I actually found out that I can just go to a different collection and just click on it. I don't have to have it in the warehouse sale collection for Carter. I can just back out of that collection and go into the main collection. So, but I see that you added that, so I appreciate that. I do. Let's bring on our songbird. Little birdie noises from Uncle Doug. There we go. Let's get that up and going here. 18 pieces for $18. This is a nice blank. I like this a lot. Looks super good. I think I need to check on this here. I think okay. I think that was changed. That's okay. No problema. Let's get our colors on here. Teal blue and this pale blue. Teal blue and pale blue.
Bird hunting season. Maybe just for turkeys like me.
Turkey.
We got a lot of turkeys out here this year.
Yeah.
Tons of turkeys.
Lots of baby turkeys too. Alright. We're going to go in with our teal blue as our base. Make sure you shake your pants. So the blanks, you'll notice
so fast at
that they will, yeah, but you have to be with the blanks because the antiques will merge to the center more. So you have to get it on moving, fast, right? And then you have to pull it like as you're drying it. It's strange. So I'm just going to get a nice base coat of this teal blue straight from the nozzle onto the blank. Doink, doink. Okay.
Doink.
Doink, 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 doink.
What was it? Babam? What was the last one?
Babam.
Babam and doink,
yeah.
doink.
My sound effect. My sound effects. Yeah. Let's do that after.
Do a different one textured.
Yeah. I'm just putting some of these light blue colors on there. Tap, 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 tap. And a silicone brush. There we go. I'll flick the water off of that. I don't know if you saw that one.
Flink.
You try it with my paper towel.
Get it on my shirts.
Yeah. I'll pop some of those. Pop some of those bubbles. I'm going to pull to my outer corners because your paint's just going to flow and kind of do that really pretty merge between the colors. So just pull from your outer edge of your paint to your most outer edge of your blank. And then as soon as you have accomplished getting it kind of like to the sides, then you're going to take out your heat gun pretty fast. And then if you need to add more paint afterward to the border, you can do that then, because then it'll have a good base. Beautiful. At the beginning there, you could probably see that the paint was moving around. And then as it dried, it became more stable. I am going to put a little bit of this pale blue up there at the top. Come in and kind of do some just nice accenting in to achieve like those little like more blocky sections of that light. Black, 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 black. And it'll dry pretty fast as long as you keep it pretty thin on your silicone brush, just to give it that texture. Nice. Go back in with the heat gun. Yes, still here, Carrie. I think we're working pretty good on time though, because usually I'm not ending till like another 45 minutes from now. I am. I'm loving it so much, Carrie. I used it to dry my nails too. Jean got it for me.
Jean got that for you?
Yeah, she shipped it here.
Oh, we're back to even then.
Yep.
We sent her the mixer and she sent us the heat gun.
Yep. I did forget about my
loop. Now we gotta find something else for Jean.
Yeah. Oh, I think Jean, somebody just put a suggestion of a bezel making thing with certain round stones or whatever that I think Jean might be getting, which I think that would be awesome to have, so I want one too.
Like a press or something like that?
No, it's like something you would do with resin.
Oh, it makes
like certain
a
like
resin
cab
bezel?
sizes. Yeah, like a resin bezel that
The
you can
bezel's
put
made
like
out of resin.
you make the bezel out of resin using the
Okay.
silicone mold.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Forgot my loop, but I just got that, so that's good. She's a little warm. Alright, I did chop the wings. You don't need to chop the wings. I chopped the wings after the fact because I was playing around with it. I was rolling the wings a little bit to see if I wanted to do a jump ring that way. I didn't like the way that looked. So I ended up unrolling them and then chopping them. You don't need to chop them. But you will be doing a couple hole punches. So one right here in the middle of its tail and then one on either side of the wing to do your drippy thing. I need to grab a lucite flower. So I'm going to teach you a little bit of something that I thought was cool. Let me go grab a lucite flower quick though. Really quick. It's going to be right on the corner. I'm actually just going to bring mulch right. So I don't have a lot of these at all, unfortunately, so I couldn't add the lucite flowers. But I know that some of you guys already have those. So grab some HP3s. your lucite flower, which I'm probably going to grab one that's similar, but oh, we'll do this one. This one's cool. I'm going to grab that lucite flower, and then my chain's down here. Okay, we're good. I need to grab some CH101 out of my miscellaneous chain bin here. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Ooh. Okay. Thank you for explaining that, Carrie. So after the bird blank dries, this cab that I glued to the bird is in the crystal pack. Aunt Nancy got me some liquid Loctite because I need more Loctite. This one's a little off center because I didn't realize like how liquidy it was.
Oh.
So it's not like a gel. But it works. It works really good, Aunt Nancy.
Oh, so you're used to the gel.
I'm used to the gel, so the liquid was just something that was a little more slidey, yeah. And I put the glue on the bird first instead of the cab. So let me flip this over here. I'm gonna glue my cab because it dries really fast. Oh no. There we go. It dries so fast, you guys. It's almost like a can you get it in time type thing.
That's actually can be a good thing, but
yeah. You just have to be it might be easier if you were to use tweezers to pick up your cab and whatnot. Lucite! Oh, I'm sure you crammed it into one little bag. I would be too. But you can do this with any bead virtually, but I really like it the way that it looks with the lucite. So our cab is glued there. Beautiful. For CH101 here, I'm just going to take a... Oh, don't do that, Corian. I almost spilled my Loctite. I'm going to clip off a section. There we go. Okay. So to get this really pretty chain dangling outside, I took my HP3. Oh goodness. And I put it through my CH101 because the head pin part of it, the head part of it, is big enough not to let the chain go through. And then I put that up inside my lucite flower. And I clip some of that off, grab my round nose. Make sure I'm nice and tight there. It's looking good. So I'm going to slide up, make my loop. And then you have chain that dangles outside of your flower. How cute is that? I actually like this one more than that one, and I only have one of these.
Or like a little.
So it's like a little jingle bell or something that you can do with fairies, or you can do like your drop chain like that, or do like really cute earrings. You could probably layer quite a few of these if it's a thin chain like this. You could do a few of them and dangle them out or connect them down the lines. But I thought that was a cute little technique, is using your head pin to use super thin chain to dangle outside of your beads. just another little cute thing. So then you don't have to do it on the jump ring part of it like it would be up here. You don't have extra chain up here because it's dropping straight down from your beads. And then I put another bead at the bottom of my head pin base to kind of give this an accent color to my other lucite flowers. I don't know, Carrie. Jean might have a good answer for that. I don't have a lot of lucite here. I just find it miscellaneously, but I know that a lot of you ladies have some from like miscellaneous packs and stuff that you've gotten from the sales. So I did want to show that technique. You don't have to use it with just lucite. You can use it with any floral bead, so on and so forth. But it's a really, really good, cute technique. I love it. I really love that. Oh, also, I was staring at this and I thought that this would be a cool idea too. So I'm not going to execute it, but where's my little here? Come down here and come in nice and close. So I always look at the photos of my designs after the fact, or I look at them when they're hanging, and I got an idea when I was reviewing the collage post that Vintage did. So I thought it would be super cute if you took copper wire, like a thinner copper wire or the twisted copper wire, and were to wrap around this part of the tail and right here on the wing, as well as the other side. I thought it would be so cute for copper wire to be in those 3 places. Let me know your thoughts. I didn't do it, and I'm not going to do it today, but I don't think I have any on me. Oh, maybe I'll do a little bit of I'll do a little wrappy wrap. Why the heck not? I'm going to use this half round natural brass wire that I just have laying over here. Oh, no, I'm not selling any, but I love the lucite flowers. So I'm going to try it on this one probably, just to see. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that. I'm going to kind of cuff this so I have a starting point. Oh, you don't like the lucite? You can paint them, Carrie. Paint your lucite flowers or add some iridescent to them. I bet you they'll look way better after doing that. Do it, do it, do it. I'm just going to kind of crimp this down here. If I can get it to crimp the angle that I'm going. Can't even see that. I gotta flip it upside down. I'm gonna hold that and feed my wire through. Just a couple times, just because I'm curious and I just need to know what it looks like with a little bit of wire wrapped around. I'll just pause it there for a minute. Cinch that. Hopefully I don't scratch my paint. Paint them, yeah. Okay. Yeah, look, my look like really something plastic. Paint them, paint them, paint them. I think that'd be cute, especially in copper, but make tighter rings with your wire. This was just kind of like a, will it work? Maybe you could do like another layer of it. I'm just gonna do a quick little. A nice thick. I'm liking it. So do that, and then do it on either side too. I like that a lot. Oh, me too, Kimmy. Good. And yes, paint them, paint them, paint them, paint them. Paint them, Carrie. Our paints do wonders. I really like that. So we're just gonna chop that. Crimp this. I would probably like even hammer it a little bit. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what I said. I said we should do it here and then on either side of the wings. So right above where your jump ring hole would be. So I did say that. Where was my hole punch here? We're just gonna make a quick punch. Hopefully I'm inside the lines. Ooh, looks like I got lucky there. Because I'm not really spending too much time looking at where I'm punching. We're just seeing if we get lucky. Yeah. And then right above the little pinholes here, I would do more. So like from there up. Yeah. The wire just elevates it that much more. They do make beautiful earrings, Karen. Oh, that's true, Christine. The wrap would look nice on the fleur-de-lis in a contrasting copper. Yes, in a contrasting color wire. That's why I said I think copper would be super beautiful against the blue, because coppers and blues go super well together. So imagine that with twisted copper wire. Or just normal copper wire. So pretty. Me too, Debbie. The crystal bead is in the crystal pack, which I think might be sold out now. Oh, it does match my nails. That's so funny. How cute. Could you imagine? I want to do these as earrings. So I would probably do like a necklace version and then I do an earring version. How adorable. Ah, I love it. What did we call this? We called it Meadow Sky jewelry collection. Jean did a really good job at naming that for me. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. The copper against the blue wire, you guys, trust me. Trust me. It'd be so pretty. Gosh. Usually I have like a little spool of it. I think I have a brand, I don't want to open a brand new spool though. So. Good for that. And then I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And then we have 2 more items to demo today. Oh my goodness. I'm ringing. Okay. You've painted a lot of things today that match your nails. Yes. Ooh, Karen's paints are just delivered. You must carry it around all day now. The twisted wire would be gorgeous. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get into our last 2 demo pieces. We'll do the dragonflies next. Oh. This hammered, prior to painting it, like Jean said, would be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's do our dragonflies here. Our next matter of business. These dragonflies that I'm offering today are both solid brass. There we go. Look how cute those are! Oh, I love it. Dragonfly Pond Pack. Cart 113. 113. These are solid brass. These are super cute. Move that for now. We're not painting yet, but we will be painting, and I kind of want to try a different color combination than that, but I'll let you guys know what that color combination is, if you like it. So this is our Dragonfly pack. Look at all that texture. Wowzers. So good for paints. And this is the back. Doink. Nice. And then our other Dragonfly pack, cart 114. I need to grab those, of course. But you know what? If they're in this room, you guys will probably still see me. Waving from beyond. Okay. Here we go. Getting our solid brass dragonflies up there. These are one of mine and Jean's favorite dragonflies, and we may be adding this to the retail and wholesale site because it is super cute. Sunset colors, yellows and corals. All right, give me all of your color suggestions for these earrings while I get this put together here. So let me know what colors you want to see in the antique line. And if you say like a paint version, then I'll just grab whatever antique paint matches that. How about that? Or antique glaze. So what colors? Ooh, those look so good. I love it. 10 pieces for $20. Look at how beautiful those are. Also, a ton of texture. We love textured pieces, especially for painting. Both of these are super, super textured. Love it. So you fill in those. I'm going to pop up cart 113 again. That is that Dragonfly Pond. And then we're going to grab some colors here. But I need to grab the colors that I know I used for sure for the first pair. Here we go. So I used these three. Olive green, too much, go back. Verdigris blue. So olive green, verdigris blue, and pale green for the ones that I have already finished. Jean can probably help you with that, dear Debbie and Taryn. Yes, you can order straight from the live shop too if you're having issues with your Facebook cart. So these are the three colors that I used for the finished ones. All right, we're going to do Christine and Peggy's coral, yellows and corals. So let's do cameo pink. Amber yellow. And pale yellow. We're going to do these. We're going to try these. It is a solid brass blank, so I'm curious what the yellow will do. If it'll look like it's still the solid brass, or if it'll be a little bit of a, or maybe, hold on, maybe we'll do bright orange instead. No, that's pretty close to cameo pink. Maybe we'll do brick red, cameo pink, and amber yellow. Shake them, shake them, shake them. All right, I'm going to try these three. So brick red, cameo pink, and amber yellow. How about that? We're going to try these. Coral and blush pink, which doesn't exist. Hey, cameo pink is like a coral pink. So we'll see what it looks like. For these ones, I did olive green at the bottom, pale green in between, and then the verdigris blue up top, and then went back into that olive green for the dragonfly. For those three. And then we're going to try our other color combination that was suggested. And do like these. Kind of move these up there. It is very pretty in the bottle. Alright. Nice. Let's try these babies. I am going to grab a bristle brush for this one specifically. I had to reach. My big fat light here, this really big one, gets hot, so I just have to be careful that I don't like put the inside of my arm on it or something, because I don't want to get burned. All right, let's get with this color combination here. Move these up side by side, and then we'll put our colors down here. Cameo. Cameo pink. Brick red. Amber yellow. Kind of move my light here just a little bit. Uncle Doug. I've burnt when I get tan, super tan, I have a bullet-shaped scar on my arm, and it's from burning it with a curling iron, but it shaped it like a bullet, like a 50 cal bullet on my arm. And you can only see it when I get tan, otherwise it disappears. But how funny is that? I'm going to start off with this cameo pink, and I'm going to start... Maybe I'm going to start this one in the middle. I'm just going to do a light brushing. So I didn't know if I wanted to start that one on the top or... But I'm thinking that I'm going to start that one in the middle, and then I'll probably put my brick red closer down to the bottom, and then my other yellow there. I don't want it too saturated, but I want it saturated enough that it shows up and that I can still use a relief block on it. I'm going to take some of this color off here to the side. I'm going to pick up some of this brick red. We're going to come down here. Kind of get it to blend a little bit. Don't want to go too much into the cameo pink because I don't want to take it over, but I do want it to slightly blend. I am going to take my paper towel though and take some of this off. And then I'm going to use some of this yellow, this amber yellow, Ooh, I like the way that looks on solid brass. I'm gonna blend it a little bit and grab some of my cameo pink here. I need to pour some more cameo pink down. Yeah, give me 1 second, Peggy. I can probably even come down a little bit. Alright, this is probably the best that it's gonna get, dear. For now, just with the setup that I have at the moment. Is that a little bit better, Peggy? There we go. I'm gonna grab some more of that cameo pink, because I lost a little bit of that with the brick red, but there we go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Alright, I'm gonna do like a light ombre on. I'll probably pick up the rest of my cameo pink here. I'm just taking my paper towel and I'm not dipping it in the water, but I am just drying off some of that extra paint. I'm putting the amber yellow kind of like right in the middle of those two colors, but on the wings. Need a little bit more of that right there. And I'm gonna pour just a little bit more of this cameo pink. Where did I put it? There it is. I'm gonna do that a little bit more on the bottom. Okay. And then soak up some of that extraordinary. Guys ever heard that? There we go. And let's pick these up so you guys can see these. Some dark blue in the water would push it to sundown. Yes. A nice ombre of warm tones. That's really beautiful. Those were really good colors to suggest. I'm a big fan. Then we need to rivet these puppies together. I think I'm gonna take a little bit. Hold on. I'm not completely satisfied. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of this brick and go a little bit over top of this amber yellow to kind of mute it a little bit. Just a tiny bit, because it was a little bit bright. But now that looks good. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright. I'm going to bring that up there for a sec. I'm going to take my relief block. one of them. Grab some of those shiny features back out. That'll stinkin' focus. Beautiful. Grab some of these tones, these high tones back out of the Dragonfly. Oh no! Someone's calling me. Sorry. Sorry, somebody was calling me. Martin, I will have to call you back, bruh. Sorry.
Or not.
Oh, I kind of have to. It's probably for Black Plate Society.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Wow. Okay. I was like, there it goes. I'm working on it, Sherry. I am doing that. You know what, though? Okay, you guys, the part numbers are the same across the board. So, for instance, the only thing that's going to change are the letters. So, for, let's say, the Dragonite paint is CSUP117. The antique version of that, same formula, same everything, is going to be CSUA117. Okay? So if you guys are having a hard time figuring that out, the last 3 digits are the hue. Does that make sense? I hope that's super helpful because I think I've forgotten to mention that before because I'm working on getting all of those sheets made for you. But yes, the last 3 digits are going to be the same across the board. So,
and we don't put the names on the paint.
Yeah, no. So if you want to use part numbers in the meantime, CSUP117 is our Dragoneye. The metallic copper version of that is CSUA in the Ultimate Antique line 117. Let me know if that makes sense. And then I'm going to pull this off. I need to come in here. I'm going to get this riveted. I will rivet this one because I didn't rivet the other piece that we were riveting. Because I do feel that it is important to revisit, because...
See, Sherry makes a good point that we don't print those. There's not enough room to print those numbers on the bottle.
Right, so the old sheets that I made for you will have the paint number and the paint color. So if you grab one of those old PDFs, then you can take that and be like, okay, this is the paint that I currently have, ultimate paint number, blah 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 blah, and then this is the color that it is. So you take your paint bottle, see the paint color on your sheet, view the part number that's next to that, and then that will be your antique glaze. Oh, that's okay, Debbie. We'll go over it time and time again. I'll be making a sheet for you. It's just, like I've said before, our time, it is very, very limited here. For the amount of things that we have to do. And it's hardly enough time as it is to get all of this stuff ready for you guys. Because it always seems like I'm one step behind. Like, my rivets are gone. My rivets are gone! At least the rivet that I used for this one. I hate that! So that's like another problem, is I don't even have enough time to get ready for my lives beforehand. Because it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I'll use a different rivet for this. We'll use a copper one. So it's warm tone anyway. Not a problem. So I'm going to put the rivet through my dragonfly head. There we go. Of the loop. This is a bigger rivet, so I don't necessarily recommend this one, but it's okay to use it if you need to. I take the wings and I put them right up against my steel bench block because those are dapped. And I just really want to do this piece, so I'm going to clip my rivet because that's way too long. I don't need it that long. That might even be too long. Yeah, I'm going to take a bit more off of that. Okay. Grab your hammer. Okay. Yeah, Sherry, you guys get on me about that. If I don't have it done by next warehouse sale, then there's an issue. I will try my hardest, you guys. I mean, it's basically almost done. But at one point, the power went out here and it didn't autosave, so I had to restart my whole sheet. How fun is that? You guys ever run into that? Where something's not saved and you save it and then, or save it for like the next week, but don't actually save it. And then it doesn't even show up in your recovered files. Yep. I've had to deal with that numerous times. Oh my goodness, there was one time that I gotta switch it this way because I got a hammer with my other one. There was one time that Mackie and I were working in Dubuque together, and I don't remember if it was her foot, or if it was my foot. Accidentally hit the power switch on the what the heck do you call it? Like extension strips or something. So one of us hit that, and thankfully I had autosave on because I had so many like open files that weren't done yet. And we both looked at each other, we're like, did that just happen? But I mean, always save your work because you never know what's gonna happen. If you're working on the computer, that is. Which happens to be a lot of what I do, as well as making jewelry. Okay, that's looking good. And then you can punch a hole. Thank you, Jean. Making Waves, or this color's Making Waves is the color of it by Opie. Love it. You could punch your hole in the tail if you wanted, if you had a small enough hole punch, but what I did is I just took it, grabbed it, and rolled it. And I rolled it up to my first little butt section there. So there's only one butt section instead of 3 butt sections. And then we take some ER06s and then just open up one of those and then put that on. So we have like a Meadow and then a sunset version. Super cute. Lovely. Don't forget, if you spend a minimum of $100, you're going to get a random free gift in your order. It could be something that I made during this warehouse sale. It could have been something that I made from 5 warehouse sales ago. But if you spend a minimum of $100, you will always receive a little gift or goodie from me specifically. How cute. I love them. I love them, love them. That was a really good color suggestion. Thank you so much for that. And then we have one more item to address. before I leave you to your weekend. Because I have, apparently, other people are waiting on me. Like Martin, and then my car group, and just, I'm gonna pop up that other Dragonfly pack up one more time. That's cart 114 while I'm getting adjusted. Gee Louise. You guys would lose your minds if you saw the kind of area that I have right now. Okay. Ooh. I'm not doing any more with resin, so I'm going to take my UV light and kind of pop it off to the side here. Hopefully my battery's still doing. Ooh, I need to plug in my laptop. Okay, hold on. I don't want to lose you guys. Okay, because my iPad is charging from my laptop, and my laptop didn't have the charger on. Old cars, or yes, so old cars, new cars, modern cars, racers, supercars. So like I've driven an Audi R8, a Ferrari, lots of different cars, a Hellcat, a Stage 2 clutch, Subaru, lots of things, a GTR. So I've gotten the opportunity to drive a lot of different cars, not personally mine, just, people letting me drive their cars that are in my group, because I'm the president, CEO, co-owner. I own it with my dad, because I asked him to be an owner with me. But yeah, a whole bunch of different cars. And then come September, I'm doing a big event in Mineral Point, Wisconsin, where these people are able to take their car and speed it down an airstrip. How cool. It's a big thing. It's a huge thing. If you guys are able, Joanne, you're so close, you might as well come out if you're into cars. You're probably not, but if you are, it's going to be a fun time. All right. Blank pack. A silver antique, a copper antique, and a brass antique version of these hearts. So, pick your poison on what color you want. Sorry, it looks like it's lagging a bit. Hopefully that'll load here. I always try and pause. If I see it getting laggy or anything like that. Man, that's really bad right now. Really, really bad. Alright, give me a minute, you guys, while I wait for this to load. Oh, Debbie's sick. That's fine. Visit when you're feeling better. Please. My dad and a 1969 GTO Judge. Owned. Does he still own it? Oh, bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Okay. I don't have a lot of these Ivy packs left. Let me refresh here. It's getting warm in here. I have 6 Ivy pack left, 4 pieces for $20. And I have 4 of the solid brass dragonflies left. So make sure you grab those if you need them. Top 4 items are sold out. So just giving you a little stock rundown. Oh, yes, bring them, Joanne. I would love to see you there. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. That's always tough. But at least your brothers are into the same thing and are carrying on that legacy that he's brought to you guys. Twizzlers. Okay. 6 pieces, $20. Pewter base. Plated in 3 different colors. Cool. Then you have the Weaving Ivy pack. 4 pieces for $20. This Natural Brass Beauty is what I use to impress into the blanks. So here's a close-up of the blanks. Beautiful color collection to choose from. And we did one on brass, so I might do one on copper. Because we already did an impression on silver. But I don't think we did one on a copper yet, so. That wasn't pewter, so. Okay, bye Debbie. We'll see you soon. Feel better, please. Please, please, please. This is our last piece to demo today anyway. This little dragonfly is included in the crystal pack. And I know I had one here somewhere. It might be all, there we go. Might be all jumbled up. And then this Rivoli. And we're going to do it with copper. Okay. Oh my goodness. Everybody's literally asking for me right now. And this is not the time to do it. My little brother asked me if I left work yet. Martin called me. Ian texted me telling me he's coming home. What's next? I'll give you a close-up of here. So that's my heart blank with my vine impression, which I think is going to look a lot better when I tape it down, now that we have the tape option. But I love the way that it looks, and then I did do a wrap with this dragonfly on the Rivoli with the F20. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So, where'd that packing gun go? Packing tape. Got it. Okay. Packing tape for our heart, because this will probably be a lot easier for it anyway. There we go. That's fine. I think I went other way, this way. This way first. I'm gonna tape that to the best of my ability. This one might be a little bit harder to tape because it is like raised per se. Thanks, Carrie. I'm gonna smush this tape down so it doesn't move too much. Alright. Alright, we'll see what that did. Little impressions, that's okay. See what the other side does here. So I did that first. The tape's a little bit harder to use on something like that, so I would suggest coming in, holding your piece, in the sections. Just to get a little bit of a better impression there. And then I took one of my leaves and kind of put it up in that corner that didn't have anything. Well, that one didn't make a very good impression there. I might be too flat. that top leaf doesn't want to do it. So we'll do this leaf side. Just to give it a little bit more. I think it might be easier to do it on the lighter colors, but we're gonna do metallic gunmetal. Sizzix. I don't know if the Sizzix will hammer. You can roll through a Sizzix if you have a Sizzix. Yeah. I would try that. Just make sure that your pieces aren't like too thick. And then like the Sizzix plates and things, I've tried hammering those to make impressions. It didn't really do it for me. But if you come up with a cool way to do that, I do have some extra panels and stuff meant for those. This one looks like it impressed a little bit less. We'll see here. I'm losing stuff. Trying to pick up that extra paint there. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna add some paint in here and then I'm gonna relief off of it when it dries. So I'm curious what it'll do to the plating and if it'll keep my darker colors in my spots that I need it to. Why not, Vintage? Don't use a Sizzix on a casting. Why? Something else that I thought of is that if you heat up your metal prior to making impressions, it might help you make impressions a little bit easier because it softens the metal. Embossing folders work with our blanks, but not castings.
Yeah. They're a little bit too thick.
The castings are?
Yeah.
But it would still make an impression. It just wouldn't give you
might not fit through the folders because the rollers are a certain width on the roller.
Right.
You won't get it to roll through. It'll be too thick to be able to actually force. You can't force.
No,
it
I'm
through.
saying like take an embossing folder to use it to not to go through the machine, but
to tap on the outside.
Yeah.
Well, you'll break the plastic on it. But you could probably try. You can try it if it's one that you don't value too much.
Well, we have a lot of folders yet, so.
No, I mean if someone out there has one and they want to try it on.
Yeah.
Or
That's
a vise.
looking pretty good.
Or a vise, if you wanted to take that folder and put it between two boards in a vise or a wood vise at home. Probably put pressure on that one. Yeah, Chrissy, it could break the machine. And I think I actually heard of people doing it. They tried to run something thick through that Sizzix machine, and it broke the plastic that held the rollers. Yeah.
I'm just going to add some of this darker color in. Inkwell purple. This is the color that I used on that bangle bracelet, now that I'm seeing it.
If you can get the rolling mill spacing right, Peggy, maybe.
Nice. This is my bronze and copper version. I turned the copper a little bit more of like this purpley pink by adding that inkwell purple.
Almost looks like a rose gold then.
Yeah. And then this is my bronze with black. Bronze with black, and then this is copper with gunmetal and inkwell purple.
Where's your caliper? Do we have a caliper on here? Caliper.
It's almost dead.
Is it?
Like, it barely even shows numbers. We'll check on that here for you.
Let's see if I can eke the last little bit of energy out of it. Well, 1.8 millimeters, 2 millimeters.
Just under 2
Just
millimeters.
under 2 millimeters, yep.
That's probably the same for my donut casting blank as well. F20 for this wrap. I'm gonna go grab one of those quick too. If I don't have any right there. I do have one right here. Hee hee hee. I've done that before, vintage. I've used the hammer and the steel block before with the folder. It's less likely to emboss on brass though when you use it that way, if that makes sense. It's better if you use it with the pewter.
If you have Sizzix in folders, they have to be the metal folders. With our designs, the regular plastic Sizzix folders will not work. Just in case, I see some comments on, like Christine talked about having an old Sizzix. Have to be the metal folders.
I'm going to bend in my 2 corners on my F20. You're so sweet. You make me blush. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. You're so sweet.
We gotta finish this up before that Twizzlers bag's empty.
Well,
sorry, it's my fault.
No problem. That's why I bring them here, to share. Ian's probably like, "You're not done yet? Shut up, Ian."
I need to take home that meat in the crock pot too.
Dragonfly. We need to dap. Goodness, I'm sorry this is taking so long. Didn't help that we had some technical difficulties earlier either. I need I'm going to do it in this one. Now, speaking of the hearts, I'll pop up the heart blank pack again, card 115. I had a lot to show you guys today. Let me put this on my bench block up here. Oh no. I lost it. There it goes. You're still here? Oh. Thank you. Sorry I didn't text you back yet. I wasn't in the middle of a live yet.
Well, Mrs. Moses is gonna get
Uh-huh.
the belt broke, so Dad's ordering one.
Okay.
I watered the plants.
Awesome.
And then, what was the last? Oh, no show for the guy with the fuel for the fuel tank.
Okay. Sounds good. Bye, kiddo. Thanks.
I'll lock this side back up.
He's such a sweetheart. That was my little brother. Plastic folders will work with copper. Interesting. Okay, so I have my folds like that. My Dragonfly has now got a dap in it to follow the curve of the crystal. I am going to hold my Dragonfly down at the same time I'm holding my Rivoli down, and I want these two F20 corners to go over the outside legs to first secure it. It's difficult. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it's not difficult, because this one is a little more difficult. But if you're into learning difficult techniques, then this is definitely up your alley. It's not like super difficult, other than the fact that you just need to keep your Dragonfly and Rivoli in place as you're folding over these corners, which it can be difficult. It took me a minute to get it, but I think I have achieved what I was going for. That is going to be your initial way of securing it. Make sure it's nice and tight. Looking good. Leave enough room down here at the bottom for a connection. So you want the tip of your F20 to go up and over top of those two. And then grab your side cutters, your flush cutters. Stuff everywhere. Okay. I chopped the antennas in half where they meet. Like I said, the smaller pieces are a little bit harder to cut. Okay. Other side, same thing. Hold your Dragonfly so it doesn't slip out yet. It's secure, but not like to the point where it won't come off if you're really tugging at it. Remember, that's just your initial secure point. Okay, looks like we're still looking good there. And then you're going to take your antennas and your legs and fold them back over the F20. So I'm going to make this a little bit closer. The F20 to the back of, I made an indent so it's flat up against the F20 there. I'm going to fold over the legs. I don't know, you can probably just leave them not separated, but I find that separating them helped me move them a little bit easier, the antennas. Trying to make sure that I'm at an angle where you guys can still see what I'm doing here. Okay. You make it look so easy. Oh, thanks. It's really it's easy, but it's not, and I've been doing this for a long time. So, here we go. My antennas are curled back around my F20. I'm trying to get this in a really good spot here. I could probably curve that one a little bit more, this one here, but then we're also secure here. Goodness. And over here on the other side, you can see the legs poking through the F20 hole there. And then I hung it upside down like that, and then put a tiny jump ring through this little hole there that we saved with the F20. And then did the connections for the chain. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm gonna see what happens if I turn this off. Yeah, I definitely need that on.
My eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe it. Alright, let's do a quick wrapping this up. This will be one of the pieces. Someone's getting in their orders. Just grab a round nose here because I have it on hand. Gorgeous. Just another way to elevate your Rivoli designs. How fun. How fun. Alright. That's the last piece I had to demo today, thankfully. And then, while we're doing the look, make sure you get your heart reactions in. I try and keep these a little bit shorter, but today was a little bit long.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Just by half an hour, really.
Yeah, that's true.
And we started way late.
True, we lost about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're only about 15 minutes over.
Yeah. And I stink. I need to go get some deodorant on.
You're lucky my sniffer doesn't work
Your
well.
sniffer doesn't work well.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I am lucky.
It's one of the blessings in my life.
I put it on, I swear, this morning, but this big light here, this light here, my heat gun tool that I'm using, I'm like sweating away. So
yeah, I'm losing my sense of smell.
Yeah.
Most, a lot of it has been great.
for a lot of things.
Yeah,
but
the bad smells, not having the bad smells really outweighs the taste and the smell of other things, the good smells.
All right, I'm going to adjust my lighting here in the meantime. And then we are going to show the giveaway, and
you want to put your stuff on first or do the giveaway first? I'm going to do
both probably at the same time here. We'll do giveaway last.
I'd like to see that. Oh, okay.
But it's going to be, I want to do the directions right away so they can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, giveaway directions. Enter the giveaway. Enter the free giveaway by love reacting to the live. And you must have an open order with Vintage to claim. And someone, I think it was, you can't win more than once a month, I think is what I was saying.
Yes.
For the big
The big one.
loot. Yeah.
The big one.
The big loot. Okay. So we're doing that. This is the Fleur necklace that I have on now. That's the big one. Love it. Very pretty. Actually, I probably... This might hurt your eyes a little bit, but I kind of need like a little bit of a better lighting. Oh. That's so bright. That's good though.
That is bright.
Move that. There we go. So that's necklace 1 with the leather. I might have clasps on everything today, actually.
Oh, JTV, that's been a long time.
Oh.
Sherry. Yeah, we used to sell on JTV with them the Sizzix products, co-brands.
This is my impressed heart vine with my cute little Dragonfly Reveille wrap. Super good. Super, super, super good. I have yet to even put on my bird necklace, so I don't even know what that's going to look like, but I'm super excited for it because I did a triple chain on with the CH101, so it's a little bit thicker than the normal.
Nancy was going gaga over that one.
Over which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
The bird one?
Yeah.
Ooh. Doing!
She was
like a bell.
She was watching on YouTube over there.
That's really pretty. I'm a big fan. That's a good view. Deep breath in. Release. So you're watching my neck up close.
The gills on a fish.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. These are my dragonfly earrings. Love those. I really do like those. Twink, 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 twink. Okay. And then me too, you guys. I love it too. I was thinking about doing silver chain for this. I just never got to changing it out. But I do like the gold. Big bracelet focal. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Love it. Yes, even the bird by itself makes an amazing choker. You are right, Christine. Especially if you're one that... I know there's a few people that don't like the whole like droopy extra layer thing. So just do it without that and it'll be just as gorgeous. These are the Dragonfly impression earrings. Those are really cute. Really cute and super simple. I really love those asymmetrical donut blanks. Those are so good. Alright. I'm trying to hurry up here.
If you didn't make so many things.
I know. Well, half the items I didn't even make. I just brought them out to review them because they were old designs. Probably a good 5 of them were old designs. Oh. These techniques were just a little bit more in depth because it was painting and resin and embossing or imprinting. I'll do one of each of these of the old designs. Really love the Fleur, the daffodil one that's all cut up. Some really cool Really cool stuff. Oh, duck bracelet. My Fleur bracelet. Oh, I have it twisted. That way, I think. So that's that one. It's my ducky cut up bottom of the Fleur, the Daffodil Fleur bracelet with a Rivoli FS029 filigree wrap. It was our centerpiece. And then the cuffs, I think, are the last ones. I'm gonna put them all at once. Okay. And then these are the cuffs. Nice, nice, nice. So that's like 1, 2, 3. Fun. Super fun. Super fun, but I am ready to get out of here. Even though I love you guys so much and I love spending so much time with you, today was a little long though. For sure. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as much as I enjoyed myself. And hopefully if you need to, you watch the replay and we'll catch you later for that. We're going to do the big giveaway.
Show again real quick.
Yep, 30 seconds from now we are going to do the drawing. So make sure that you get your
Video loves in.
Video loves in, yep. Love the live for the chance to win this. Have an open order with Vintage.
Yeah, and again, make sure it's the video, not the comment, not a heart in the comment, but the video. Love the video down below. Entering a chance to win this
That's big.
big collection.
That's big. All right. I'm going to put this here. And then once I put that down on that screen is when we're going to draw. Because then I know everybody's had enough time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do our drawing. Drawing.
There's a bunch that stayed around.
Gave you all my hearts. You're so sweet. So sweet. So sweet. So generous of you. So generous. Boom, shakalaka. Shakalaka boom. I'm just taking a quick preview here, making sure I didn't miss anything while Uncle Doug's getting his thing going up.
Well, should I? Is this the collection? Is
Yep.
this all of them?
We're ready to
refresh here.
do it. So
Grab our names.
you have a 1 in 35
that's actually pretty
chance.
Good. Everybody.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay.
And we gotta go to full here. Does that look good?
Full screen?
Who's ready?
You ready, Freddie?
Ready to spin the wheel? See your name? I see Peggy. I see Janet. I see Christine. I see Carrie. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, Freddie.
I'm spinning.
Remember, if this isn't claimed by next week, we do 2 next week.
Oh, I almost got in there. Oh, Debbie Archibald.
Woohoo! Debbie! And she had to leave early, so I'm sure she's already made a purchase, so we don't have to worry about that not being claimed, because I'm sure that will be claimed. I can probably message her and be like, hey, just so you know, you won the giveaway!
She didn't get a deal.
She's sick. Do a little
Arch.
temperature thing or something.
An arch for Archibald.
Yeah, that's good. So Debbie won the big giveaway. Just so good because she's very deserving of it. I'm capping my paints here. when you're putting away your paints, always ensure you cap them all the way. So when you go and shake them the next time, they don't get everywhere.
There's my Debbie Archibald. Debbie Archibald.
We should do like Archibald. That would be
Right, write the
funny.
words around the side.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, you guys. Uncle Doug's gonna hop in here before we
Is he?
turn that off now.
Oh, you mean?
Oh man, that is so warm.
It's a hot light, yeah.
That is so warm. No wonder I was sweating. Jeez. Let me turn off this other one. Because we have fine lighting
I
here.
need a bigger bag.
Alright, we're going to go back to Facebook here. Did we say winner to...
Nope, gotta do that.
Copy her name. Copy. Alright, yay for Debbie, you guys. Winner. Oh, well, not winner. Winner. Oh, did that not? Debbie. How did you spell her last name?
Archibald.
Archibald.
Ibald, I think.
Eyebald.
So,
Archibald.
yeah.
Okay. We're just going to try that. All right. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Monday to fun day.
Monday, there's something going on. I know Jean said that, and Ainsley's doing a live with some more tools or something.
Stuffs.
Yeah, so tune in Monday for sure. And then we will see you next Friday. Have a safe and amazing week.